Hey now, what's up everybody? Friday style show coming at you, 1:01 p.m. on the dial. Hope everyone's doing well. As we are in the welcome home arc here, as it trugs along for, can you believe it? It's only been 4 days. But so much has happened in 4 days. DSP has had a new life started. In 4 days. It's been 4 days. Everything has changed, and we've made so many videos making sure everyone knows how much everything has changed too. And things are going to continue to change, and nothing will ever go back to what it was before ever again. That is confirmed, okay? But it's only been 4 days. Monday was the start of this, guys. Can you believe it? Literally on Sunday night, he was begging for money because he missed the goal. That was Sunday night. He was doing that. And now we're here where things are going well in his mind for DSP, and the money is rolling in still, though there was a little bit of a hiccup with the tormented souls, and we got some lashing out. But you guys know. Today he'll probably get wheeled out, of course, because of Thanksgiving and people feeling generous. But I'm guessing, I said it last week before we adjourned for Thanksgiving, I'd say the middle of next week we're going to miss a goal. And then it's going to be a new world opened up. But we'll see. I saw he's still getting the typical, hey, saw you at Aspen's interview. That was awesome. Here's $10 shit, you know? So that's still going on, and that will slow down, and then it'll be back to the normal thing. But, you know, we'll see. We got to make sure everyone knows how awesome we're doing. Someone made a good point. I think it was on Twitter or something, about how DSP now is, every day is just Groundhog Day of talking about how new and great things are, you know? And people with brain cells know that people that are actually feeling like they have a new start on life and things are going well don't need to tell everyone every single chance they get how well things are doing. There's many factors that go into that and why DSP is going to that well. First of all, he always does, because he has nothing else to talk about, and there's nothing else he likes talking about more than him winning, and also his trolls losing. Right, and that's what he thinks is happening now. That's why his main topic of conversations for the last 3 days is how much the trolls have wronged him, what the trolls are saying that is wrong now, and things like this. But if he really was over this, and if it really was a new era, the one way he could show to his new audience that it is a new era is to not bring trolls up. But he can't resist it. He can't avoid it because he has nothing else, right? He wishes he did have other stuff to say, fun stuff to talk about. But no, only thing he has is talking about how the trolls have ruined everything, but now he's finally gotten over them, and now he's ignoring them. But he's going to bring us up again in the stream today. You just know it, on his most thankful day. Who knows how long it's going to be. Some say he brings it up that much because he's trying to convince himself. And I guess there's some aspect of that too. But I don't think anyone consciously does that, right? Talks about something to convince themselves. It's just something you kind of do unconsciously. So that might be what's going on too, right? Mr. Extravagant says, yeah, if you had a new audience that doesn't know about the trolls, why would you even introduce them to that audience? Well, for two reasons. First, he's stupid, so he doesn't think about that. And second, because he has nothing else to talk about. That's his biggest subject of conversation. Because really, that is true. If you want to have a new audience, let's pretend you really think you have a new audience, right? Wouldn't you want to use this opportunity to, okay, in the last 16 years, all he does is talk about trolls. Now I got a new start. I'm going to change things. I'm going to talk about my awesome new gaming takes that you guys love. He could have done that. That would have been so easy, right? You know you have an audience that likes to hear these takes that Asmongold has already told you. Just repeat the Asmon takes, and they'd be thinking you're the coolest streamer of all time. But what do we do instead? No, we got to talk about the trolls 2 days in a row. We got to say how they're not doing, oh my gosh, you guys might not know this, but I was in a resurgence last year, and let me tell you, they screwed me over. And then the trolls fucked that up too, and then I screwed them over. And then it's all the trolls. And there's also someone named Duty, by the way. I don't know if you knew about Duty. There's also Memology 101 and Raw Phil. These guys are all over the place. He had a chance to change things. but he chose not to. Larry Alva said, they're not coming home. It's just a layover. It really is. Because at the end of the day, guys, the quality of the streamer determines the audience, right? And for now, DSP is getting a bump from new eyes seeing him and thinking he's awesome from Asmongold talking to him. But that won't last forever. And I really can't wait until Asmongold responds to something. That'll be really fun. That'll be really fun when Asmongold responds to something. Because DSP will definitely cope with it. Like, oh, just a bro, he's just razzing. Remember the it's just razzing talks we got from about Kino Casino? It's just razzing. It's just razzing. Come on. It's just razzing. They're just razzing. That's going to be the first thing he says. It's just razzing. And then he's going to push it. And then, I'll tell you right now, we're going to get blamed for the downturn. We already kind of are. And if you've seen the clip, you know what it was. I didn't see it. Yeah, I just saw it on Twitter. But, of course, I have it ready for the recap. We will be blamed for the downturn. That's the only thing you can bet your fucking mortgage on, is we are going to get blamed for the downturn, right? It's going to be our fault in some way, shape, or form, because what isn't our fault? That's the real question. What isn't our fault? Big ups, Twerk to Spec. Let's see what we can get going here. Come on, Hogan. That's what we're after. Remember, I've made a commitment. This is going to last until New Year's, guys. Then we got some new stuff. Big up. Twerk to Spec. Where's my Miyamoto? Get in here, Miyamoto. There he is. Oh, I gave Miyamoto money myself this week. No, it's not automated. Miyamoto's not automated, actually. Because there's different timings of different things, and I don't want to automate that. That's one of those times where it takes so fucking long to make it automated that it's just better to not automate it. You know, it's one of those things. So Hades says, I wonder if he'll, somewhere in the back of his head, will appreciate how hard Kino Casino carried him when he sees how short the asthma bump is. He won't let himself do that, but we will know. Right? Because Kino Casino were on 24/7 PR duty. We got Worski's banning all detractors from his Twitter. Triple P's on Twitter all the time, sharing all the things DSP is doing, saying it's based. Right? And then even like detractors would be in his responses saying that's dumb or that's wrong. He'd be defending DSP there too. It was a full-time job for them to keep it going. Right? And I don't know, you guys will know better than me. Someone in my Twitter, a few different tweets I did, said like the Kino's done, Kino's dead. And then I looked into it and I was like, no, they're coming back tonight, so I don't see anything about that. Was there some news about Kino Casino that came out? Because it seems all systems go for them. So I was just, I don't know what that person means. Maybe it was the same person that sometimes they get a shit. Oh, his farm says he recently contracted AIDS. Oh, is that it? Okay, is that it? Okay, well, if he recently contracted AIDS, that might be it, I guess. But anyways, I don't know. I couldn't find anything about the news of what it was, so maybe that was it. But yeah. Anyways, Michael says, hey, LT, I hear from the Tractor Beam. Love the pit. Oh, there, thank you. And welcome home. That's all I got to say is welcome home. Welcome home. All right, let's get to the recap. We do have a lot to recap. Real quick, public service announcement. So you always see sometimes people say, people tracking the streak, okay? And that's a very fun thing to do. I understand that, is to track the down from the rafters streak, okay? So I'll show you just a real quick thing. I do this every 6 months or so, okay? So just so you know. This is like DSP explaining how to do playlists on YouTube, okay? So the public-facing number here is this, okay? It's a public website. You can go to www.champions/player/down from the rafters, and you'll see these numbers, okay? And what they don't show, they just show the last active date, okay, guys? Oh, there you are, King of WB Champions. I found you. So what this shows is some people look at this and get very like, oh, wow, 8 days ago, okay? So let me show you. That's what I'm telling you guys. I'm going to debunk. I'm debunking that. That's the whole point of this segment, okay, guys? This is not how it works, okay? How this works is you have to go to the API, okay? And I'll put the link here. I'll put the link in chat for those. I recommend you bookmark these, guys, because the real numbers are always here, okay? So what you do here is look into the day's last activity date, all right? So the last activity date shows November 26th of 2025, okay? Now you might say, oh, that's a few days ago. He hasn't logged in since then. Now you got to look at a second number, okay? The second number you go to is the snapshot date, okay? Oh, you can't see it. It's too low, but I'll show you. Look at this. The snapshot date, okay? The snapshot date tells you the last time they checked into the time, okay? So as you can see, the last time they checked was was November 26th. That's the last time they got his login too. So that means the website hasn't updated since November 26th. That's the only thing that means. So as soon as it rolls over, it will be updated. So don't check it. The website just hasn't updated their numbers. So that's all you got to do is look at the activity date and look at the snapshot date. And often you'll see they are the same. All right. So that's it. That's my. So don't get too excited when you see lax activity date 8 days ago. Holy shit. That's not even true. They just haven't updated the public facing numbers. All right, guys. That's it. The streak is. You can also find the streak here. So the most consecutive login days, 2,857. He installed it 3,212 days ago, but it took him a few hundred days to get locked in, and now he's locked in. I also like this. You guys can't see it. It's too high. But the status of the website, the status of the website, the status of this is success. Yeah, hell yeah. That's a success. You wish the status code was 220, but it's not. It's 200. But the status is success. Hell yeah. Yeah, but there you go. There you go. That's the WP Champions. His streak is alive and well. Do not worry. His streak is alive and well. You'll see it updated. It usually is about 2 times a week they update it. But, you know, it's totally... It's alive and well, guys. Trust me. This is not hacking. This is public API, my friends. Public. All public. Okay, moving forward positively. Enough of the down from the rafters chip. Holy shit, Mr. Memento Mori. Big ups, sir. Thank you, sir. This is a massive. We'll do preemptively. This is preemptive Miyamoto, and we'll hit it. Come on. Did it have to be this one? God damn it. Did it have to be a cuck for this? No. That's how you know it's random. That's how you know it's random, okay? That's how you know it's random. Thank you so much, Mr. Memento Mori. He's a legend. Thank you, sir. Very thankful. Thank you, sir. All right, we're going to go to the Tormented Souls 2 late stream. This might seem like a long time ago, but I haven't seen any of this outside of the transcripts that said interesting things, all right? So we're going to start with this one. And we're going to start with some YouTube tips. Someone asked for some YouTube tips. And when someone asks for YouTube tips, I know the best person to ask is dspgaming. So this is someone asking for some YouTube tips.
Tips on improving a YouTube gaming channel? Do it for the passion of what you're doing and what you love. Like
This is funny. Coming from someone that 4 days ago would quit a game if it didn't hit the goal a single time. A single time. He would quit the game. But yes, do it for your passion.
For example, if you love survival horror, play survival horror games that you like. To start.
What if you like RPGs?
If you like fighting games, play fighting games. Do it for the love of it and the passion of it and share that passion with your audience. If you truly do have passion for it, it'll come through in the content. And hopefully it'll resonate with the people watching. And then perhaps you'll get some actual real fans. So many people today go into content creation with the idea that I'm going to do this grind and I'm going to make it. I'm going to get that bag. I'm going to make money, do a living. No.
No.
Go into it for the love of it. Because here's the thing.
This is really fun how much we're trying to change ourselves, aren't we? Really fun.
Let's say you get into it and it doesn't work out. Well, guess what? If you were having fun when you were doing it because you actually have passion for it, then it doesn't matter that you didn't make it because at least you had fun. You didn't waste your time.
Oh.
There's so many people that go into it, this crazy mentality of, this is it, man. I'm going to make it. I'm going to be a gamer online. I'm going to be a content streamer. I'm going to be an influencer. That should come after. That should come after you find success for the quality of your work. That shouldn't be the intention or the first reason you're doing it. Passion first, success after. I did content for 2.5 years on YouTube and didn't make a penny.
Because there was no possible way to do that.
It wasn't even monetizable when I was doing it. It wasn't until 2011, after doing it for 2009 and 2010 and part of 2011, that I was able to partner with a company that could monetize my gameplay. And then I started making money doing it. I didn't even intend
to. And I think the reason he was doing it back then, because of course he's doing it for something. He's not doing it for the love of the game. He was doing it for the attention he was getting, right? He was getting a lot of views. And I think that back then the views were enough for his narcissism to be like, holy shit, I got a lot of fucking views here, man. This is pretty cool. I'm an important guy. You know what I mean? The Pasta Maker says, tips for being an unashamed pisser who pisses anywhere and everywhere. Okay, well, there is a limit to that, sir. You have to find private places. If I know there's danger of being seen, I do have stage fright. So even me, as a accomplished pisser, you have to find places where you can be in private. All right, that's for sure. Because the flow doesn't flow when there's other eyes on it. That's just my way, okay? But once you've learned the secrets and the secret places, you'll find the right ways. And you learn from the legends, right? Because when I was in Japan, you saw many a salaryman would find the areas where they knew they could go there, in the alleyways, sometimes on the side of the road, and then you copy them. So you copy your forefathers, and that's what I've always learned. That's what I live my life by, honestly.
Make money. It was a mistake. I had actually lost my office job, got laid off, and then as a backup, I said, gee, maybe I can actually do this and make a buck doing it, and it worked. So there you go.
You'll see old guys in the countryside in Japan, they'll pull over their truck and just do it. It's like some old people in Japan, they don't give a fuck. It's like, all right, I gotta go. Pull over the truck, let it loose. Fire away, boys. Serious. More than 4 times have I seen that. Okay, here we go. Why don't you copyright claim people that steal your content, DSP? Like Asmongold suggested, you want to take all of Asmongold's suggestions, right, Philip? What do you think?
Interview with Asmongold, and now they have a different opinion of me. I appreciate that. Why don't I copyright claim people who steal my content? Because it doesn't stop them from stealing your content.
Why didn't you have this energy when Asmongold suggested it? It's interesting how you got very softer stance on this since Sir Asmongold's not there.
Copyright claiming doesn't work. What you do is you claim the video, it gets taken down. All they do is they counterclaim it. And then YouTube says to you, if you want to go through with this claim, you have to sue them. And then they restore the video. There is no way that you can just use copyright to take down a channel permanently at all. They just dispute everything and it comes right back.
How come you didn't say this to Sir Gold? I wonder why Zach didn't hear this. Interesting.
You have to have a lawyer. You have to be throwing thousands of dollars of lawsuits at anyone to get a channel taken down. 100%.
How come you're so sure about this? Man, I wonder why Zach didn't hear this same spiel. What Zach heard was, oh, okay, I'll look into it. That's what Zach heard.
% true. I know, because I've been through this for 17 years. It's awful system. There's no protections for creators on YouTube against this kind of malicious activity. You have to have a
except for the protections that they have in place that Sir Gold told you about.
Team going after people.
Yeah, I know that. And Asmon told him to claim the ad revenue. You don't take the channel down. What you do is you say, that's my stuff. Give me the ad revenue. That happens all the time. I'll have videos from like 3 years ago that all of a sudden the ad revenue will get claimed. It's like, all right, there it goes. You know, that's just how it happens.
You steal your content, and I don't. I'm just too small time to have that.
No, you're not. And he didn't even know about the button on the dashboard. Like it's some unlocked feature that everyone has. What is this Devoom, by the way? What is this Devoom?
Going after people who steal your content. And
any ideas, guys? What is this Devoom background?
And I don't. I'm just too small time to have that.
Fall water?
At one point, I was partnered with Machinima. This was ages ago when Machinima existed and was one of the biggest partnership networks. And when all of this started, the whole "this is how you don't play" movement and people stealing my content, they said they were actually going to claim it. They were going to claim all the detractor content. And apparently they did, and they never paid me, and then they went out of business.
Okay.
I never got paid for it. They ripped me off, basically.
So Machinima ripped you off? Shouldn't they be entitled to that money too? But they ripped you off? All right. Wallyap says, seen so many dads hold a child above a trash can while they peed. Asia's weird. Oh, I've seen that as well. That is a thing. It's the culture's different, okay? The culture's different in those areas. Sir Percy Thrillington says, have you noticed the nervous mustache twitch? Yeah, I've seen it. I've always noticed that every once in a while, but I haven't seen it any more recently. I'll look for it though now. Big up, Sir Percy. Mr. Memento Mori again wants to go back. Let's go back, Mr. Memento Mori. Come on.
Pussy bitch.
Oh! Moving on. Let's listen to DSP talk about his setup.
Cool. We've got good crowd tonight. Chat's a little slow. I don't know why.
Oh, never mind. That's not the setup. That's the chat is slow.
Cool. We've got good crowd tonight. Chat's a little slow. I don't know why.
Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Next up.
You're not funny, as I've explained. He says, do you really need to invest money in your setup? It seems good and not outdated.
Yeah, you just spent a fuck ton of money on your setup less than 11 months ago. Why are you going to update it all again? Good question. You're not funny.
At all? It's bizarre. My setup is weird. I use a TV, not a monitor. While most people use a monitor, I
You have done that yourself.
don't. My TV's way over there. The monitor
You have done that yourself.
I use to monitor the stream is way over there.
You have done that yourself.
Like, my setup is like a weirdo setup.
You have done that yourself.
So I definitely have to get to modern times, like I said. If it weren't for the
I have to get with modern times. Yeah, you know the crazy 2025, the new hotness is having the monitor be not 10 feet away from you. Remember that? That's the new hipness. Pretty cool, man.
So I definitely have to get to modern times, like I said. If it weren't for the fact that my eyes were being messed up, I'd be like, okay, but my eyes are legit actually messing up now. I'm like, I need to do something here, you know? Sneed Cobain has gifted a sub. What's up, Dark Ethan? Good evening. How you doing? Sneed Cobain,
Okay, I think that's it. Let me make sure that's not it. There's a buzzing in that clip. It's not the... I think there's a buzzing in the clip, Invisible Mirio. Sadly. Maybe when I recorded the sound effect, it was fucked up. I don't know.
Thank you.
And here we go.
Yeah, my TV's only like 3 years old?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember exactly how old it is. I bought it, I had to get it like two or so years ago, I think, because my old TV just died out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I got it quick off Amazon. It's a good Sony, though. It's 120 hertz, 4K.
Okay.
Almost like really low input delay, but it's not a gaming monitor. You know, it's not.
Yeah.
So.
And you literally banned people for suggesting he needs a monitor instead of a TV. But now, you know, different world, different world. Okay. All right, next up, we go to something funny. I wrote LOL.
Oh, by the way, I have something that I need to publicly say right now.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah. Now I know. This is a good one. So we're at $68, about an hour left on the stream. This is the first time things haven't been overwhelmingly positive, let's say, before he, you know, halfway through the stream, you know, because usually he's getting the goal like before the stream even fucking starts. So it didn't happen this night. And what happens? Well, we got to let you know about it.
Oh, by the way, I have something that I need to publicly say right now.
Uh-oh.
Because actually, I saw a comment on a video, and I need to address it.
Please.
Okay. I'm actually going to pause the recording right now because it has nothing to do with the playthrough.
Oh, yeah,
I need
go
to
ahead.
say this publicly right now and get it off my chest.
Oh, go ahead.
And then people need to listen up because it's important. So as everyone knows, we have newcomers that are coming to the streams. They're hanging out. They're chilling. They're having a good time. I've gotten a couple different comments now stating that people are trying to watch on Kick and that the Kick audience over there is being maliciously negative, saying things like, you're not supporting enough, you need to support more. And they're actually getting turned off, saying...
Okay, and DSP was always fine with that before on Kick because remember, they're giving him money for trolling. But now it's a problem because he didn't hit the goal today.
You're not saying it, Phil, but these people are, and it's not a friendly environment. Therefore, I don't want to watch on Kick. No. You're not allowed to say that. And if you do, I'm about to ban your ass. And if you come back with a sock account, I'm also going to ban your ass again until I ban you into fucking oblivion. It is not your place
What does that mean? You're
to
kill him?
say toxic things to newcomers. If people want to contribute, they can. If I choose to ask for contributions on my own stream, that's my prerogative, not yours. If I see it, it's an instant ban. I'm done with you. Because you are toxic holdovers from two fucking dumbass mouth-drooling drama queen monkeys who don't add anything to this fucking planet, Kino Casino, and I don't want...
So it's really fun to say everyone that's doing this is holdovers for Kino Casino. You know, he often likes to make groups of people, so it's like the rival or the evil doer is this one group, even though that's not true. He's really doing this a lot now, and like the bad people are all the Kino Casino people. Even though I know that Asmon has, at the very least, talked positively about Kino Casino as well. But they're the bad people, so keep in mind, all the bad people saying all this bad stuff, it's all Kino Casino. It's only them. They're the reason. It's not anyone else.
Who don't add anything to this fucking planet, Kino Casino, and I don't want you ruining an opportunity for newcomers to come find my content because you're pissed that I don't like them. Okay. Fuck you. So I want you out of my chat. If you're going to act like that, go right now and never come back. Because if I see it, it's an instant fucking ban. Okay?
All right. Yeah, Kino Casino is back tonight from their month-long break, so that should be fun. They did also announce that the second DSP video would be on December 5th, which means that is next Friday. So next Friday, the next DSP video will come out. And yeah, I'll probably watch that again on WPIG. Why not? Just watch that part live, but we'll see. No promises, but hopefully.
And if you don't believe me, test me and see what happens.
Oh, what are you going to do? Ban him again? Let's talk about some names that he has banned in the last 2 days because they are kind of picking up again. Not worth doing another competition, but, you know, we agreed we're not going to do more competitions, but I'll just read a few here. Side Scrollers proved you lied. Stuttering Craig exposed you. I really need that money, DSP. Milking Humans. Filberto Hair Loss. I Sit with Phil. Your Future Mo Wife. Ziggy Piggy. Oh, Ziggy Piggy bit the dust yesterday, it looks like. Moral Support Sheriff. Sweet Roach. Erectile Dysfunction Gaming. That might not have anything to do with DSP, I guess. I don't know. That might be unrelated. Lied through Asmon interview. Needy lolcow needs attention. Liver Spot Gaming Reel. Stink Bug Invasion of 2025. Stink Bug Invasion of 2025. Asmongold versus lolcow Reel. Lex Luger hates PWR. They call me Clout Chaser. You don't have friends or a life. DSP has no friends real. Derek Henry Epstein. I will stop there. There's some good ones. There's some good ones in there. There was someone that did a name that I didn't recognize. It's excuse the pronunciation here. There was someone banned called Publius Aelius Hadrianus. Okay, and he's from Italy. And I'm looking to what happened here. Why would someone have that name? Okay, and I'm looking at the Wikipedia right now. Did he do anything anyone knows about? Political career, personal life, for leading, pursued. Okay, I'll look it up. He was born in the year 117. So Hadrian last years were marred by chronic illness. His marriage had been both unhappy and childless. In 138, he adopted Pius and nominated him as successor. Okay, whatever. I'll check. I'm sure there's a funny thing there, but you know, is he done with this? Let's see. Whenever there's a weird name, like there's something there that is maybe there's gout involved. No gout. It's usually something to do with gout, but okay. Anyways, moving on. Big Ups Michael says DSP effectively worked a few overtime shifts and has decided that he's never going to reach to his pocket and feel nothing but his leg again. You think so? You think so? It's easy to decide that, but I don't know if that's the case. Rita Ryan says, remember when Phil roasted on gaming on a monitor that gaming on a TV is the best way to go? Yes, I do. He said many times. We have banned many people for saying that he really needs to get a monitor because that's the true gaming experience. And he said, no, fuck off. That's not it. I do it my way. Don't you get it, idiot? I'm different than anyone else. Here is what I considered a sneaky bag.
3 of support and climbing tonight. Thank you so much. Only support we haven't received is a tip. We actually got a little bit of everything else. Thank you guys. Awesome.
Do you really need to say that? Do streamers really need to say that? Hint, hint. By the way, he got a $50 tip minutes after that. Next.
Oh, that's rough. We have to go around the entirety of this freaking building. The good news is there is a save point. We have to go the long way.
Not sure why I put this in.
Again, because the camera...
Oh, here we go. Okay, so he's faced with a little difficulty in the game. Let's compare what we used to see before the Welcome Home arc to what we see now. Here we go. That's why I put this in.
There's nothing I can do once again because the camera... Dude, the camera angle is screwing me so bad. This is ridiculous. I died! You've got to be joking. I died because the camera angle screwed me. Dude, we just lost an hour. We literally lost an entire hour of gameplay because the camera screwed me.
DSP is in chat already. He's been a very early boy this week because the new fans, you know that, guys. Good morning, everyone. So I have a good idea. Today we should check out these random indie games people keep suggesting, like Where Winds Meet or Megabonk. Perfect day for it. There you go.
I was running in the right direction to dodge, and the camera angle changed and made her run directly into them. We have to do it all over because there was no save room the entire time. Everything we did tonight has to be redone. This is ass. I'm legit pissed right now. That was not fair.
Yeah, I will find that. He did call people idiots for suggesting Megabonk and said it would never work on his streams. That is true.
That was not fair, man. That was 100% a camera angle issue.
Good sound effect. Good music.
Wow.
No!
And we only have like 20, 30 minutes left on the stream. I don't even think we can do it all. Honestly, I don't think we can do it all. I mean, we could speed run it, but dude, there's so many enemies I just killed. That is terrible garbage. I'm upset. You can tell I'm upset, right? I mean, I don't know what to do.
I'm upset. You can tell I'm upset, right? Okay.
I'm upset. You can tell I'm upset, right? I mean, I don't know what to do.
Because if you new guys weren't there, well, there's not so many new guys there. There's 250 people watching at this point. But he would be saying the developers should kill themselves.
I only have enough time. I can't even have time to do what I did. Can't, because I'm trying to remember, like, where do we even go?
Oh,
what order?
Can someone suggest DSP play that game that I showed the video, the clip, this game, the hot chick game Asmon was playing? There's a lot of hot Asian women in the game. Asmongold had a lot of fun with that one. I haven't had a chance to check it out myself. This one, he played this literally last week. Can we get DSP playing this game? I mean, if you want to play everything Asmon has played, why not, right? I mean, it seems like a good idea.
I don't remember. I legit don't remember. I guess we have to go to the music room, use the tape, plant the seed, come back, get the apple, put it in the woman's hand, and that gives me one of the things. Mm-hmm. Then from there, we go to, oh my God, second floor? Yeah, then we have to do the second floor fuses. Wow, this sucks. This is really bad.
Mm-hmm. I got the Mega Bong clip here too.
Such good progress, and then the game pulls that. I mean, yeah, we could do the girls' restroom first. Technically, we could, right? The apple puzzle can be saved till later. I mean, this actually, I mean, I was ready for the home stretch of the stream. We're in the wrong bathroom. This is a miserable nightmare. I can't believe the game got me like this, man. Wow.
Just keep bitching about it. Now what? Just stare at the map.
We have no way to go. We should do that first.
Enjoying yourself here? This is what streaming is all about.
This stinks.
Uh-huh.
Having to redo all this is the worst.
This is what streaming's all about.
Anywhere along the way in everything we did, and they made the cheapest camera angle ever in that room.
So soft. They made the cheapest camera angle ever. I mean, can you believe that, guys? Still love the devs, though. Honestly, I wish nothing but the best for them and their families. But damn.
Wait,
if this was last week, he would be rage quitting and doing Q&A.
$5 says, I'm tilted on your behalf. I'd be rage quitting if I were you.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he would be too if it was a week earlier, brother.
A lot to redo. It's not like, oh.
He would be too.
I know. The key was going to unlock the room probably to the end of
Oh my God. Okay, no need to watch. You get the point. He's just bitching about it in silence. Doing everything over.
Down in the pits. Stick with the shits.
Hilarious. We got a scat joke at least. Here is DSP's take on Mega Bonk. This was last month, a month ago. This was DSP's take on Mega Bonk.
Dispatch right now.
And Mega Bonk.
Mega
Here we go. I'll keep this at the ready today. I hope we're not going to be
sorry.
I hope we're not going to be too negative about this, are we?
I'm sorry, but I looked at Mega Bonk. It's just another one of these flash in the pan viral games that some streamer played. And then
might that streamer be Asmongold? It might literally be.
Another streamer played. If it wasn't for a streamer playing it, no one would have ever known what Mega Bonk was or cared. Whatever. And no, it's not Bonk from like the TurboGrafx 16 days at all. It's something very different.
For Best VR AR game, the nominees are Alien Rogue Incursion.
So here we go. VR.
And I don't think he's done. Okay, here we go. He also talked about it here. I'm sorry, Megabonk. Here.
Gaming news, the game Megabonk withdrew their best debut indie nomination at the Game Awards. They're not a debut indie, which is pretty funny. Oh, so they're not on there anymore? Player Obscure's producer said the main inspiration was actually Lost Odyssey, which he said was underrated. Yeah, that's the game I told you guys I always wanted to play for you.
What?
But I knew that it probably wouldn't be well received on my streams because of the kind of turn-based RPG it is. And
Hold on, what?
it was underrated. Yeah, that's the game I told. Player Obscure's producer said the main inspiration was actually Lost Odyssey, which he said was
Lost Odyssey, my bad. Okay. Someone says what? Someone says anyone listen to this. This is really what happened. Anyone know the best DSP videos to watch for a newcomer to get caught up with? DSP says, "Oh, I get you now. Oh man. What are your fave games? I've played them all." That's what DSP responded to. Yep, just choose your favorite game and watch them. I recommend Heavy Rain or Metal Gear Solid. Purple Thigh says, for a King Snake, he seems tilted about Kino Casino a lot. Yeah, because his main focus now is just overcoming them, right? Being the winner in that exchange. That's all he's worried about. Yeah, I recommend the June the King documentary. Oh, DSP responds, I just did a playthrough of Suikoden 2. Oh, Suikoden 1 remake and half of Suikoden 2. Pretty cool. Suikoden 1 and Suikoden. Danny DDK says, LTG mass reported detractors with audience help and biggest detractor channel got the leader for cyberbullying. Will Philip try to do the same thing? I don't think so. I don't think he would try to do that because I think he'd be scared of the backlash of that. You know what I mean? Where LTG has more of a I don't give a shit. I don't know anything about LTG, right? But I'm guessing he has more of a I don't give a fuck kind of style to him. He's bounced around a million different platforms. He doesn't care, right? But DSP would think differently of that because he'd be very, very scared of losing YouTube, right? And he would be scared of what people would do back to him to maybe, you know, I'm not saying it would work, but I'm going to say it would work, but he would be scared of detractors trying to get back at him some way to get his channel taken down. If he lost YouTube, he is fucked. LTG at this point is like, all right, well, I'll just go to Rumble or Bumble or Stumble or whatever. Because it's easy for him now, right? Not easy, but you know what I mean. I think he would only go after Raw Phil or Raw Phil, I think. I think Raw Phil is the easiest target, right, for him. That's who I mean, let's get real. When he's talking about detractors, the only person he's really talking about is Raw Phil, even though I don't agree with that. But he says we're all Raw Phil, basically. Everybody is Raw Phil. You know what I mean? Everybody is Raw Phil now. So everyone watches the stream in real time without adding anything, even though there's only one channel that does that. You know what I mean? He hates Duty too, though. He does hate Duty too. Sir Percy Thrillington, who maybe his nickname in college was Sir Pussy, though. That'd be pretty cool. Lightbulb Head. Big up, Sir Percy Thrillington. This is so fucking raw. Remember that? What's the Emberlyn? This is so fucking raw, you guys. Fuck. Oh, he got cucked. Speaking of raw, he was listening. He just cucked us with the music. Son of a bitch, Raw. Nick SF says, no amount of spending will fix his poor utilization of office space. You'd think in nearly 12 years he'd have it figured out. Laziest streamer ever. Oh, that'd be a good idea to go through. Let's finish the recap. Because that'd be a fun idea to go through is his actual setup. Someone mapped it out. And it's worse than you think. It's worse than you think. I see what you said, Rocklow. So DSP said, welcome. What's up? Oops. DSP, what's up? Oh, I agree, John Doe. I think Raw Phil is transformative, but I would say if you know, let's be real, he is the closest person to doing a non-transformative thing outside of some people that clip and don't, it's just 30 minutes of the stream. You know what I mean? That's not transformative at all. Raw Phil adds different kinds of chats that definitely add value to us for sure, because we are getting information that wouldn't be there if we watched the raw content. Raw Phil is adding things that add to our experience. We know how many viewers are there. We know the chat from YouTube and the chat from Kick. If Raw didn't have that, I would have to do that manually. So it's a real benefit for me, the things that Raw adds to transform the work. Right? So there you go. All right, let's go. One more thing from this stream, and then I'll go to the day stream.
Sorry, guys, for me being, silent as I tried to concentrate and just get this done. I'm sorry that we wasted so much gameplay tonight. I'll take the fault for it. I should have been more careful.
Oh, yeah. How come developers never got this attitude before, I wonder, huh, guys? How come Nintendo developers don't get this treatment?
Silent as I tried to concentrate and just get this done. I'm sorry that we wasted so much gameplay tonight. I'll take the fault for it. I should have been more careful.
I love these developers, by the way. They are great people, and I wish the best for them. It's my fault. I'll take the blame. I should have known how to use rations.
I really should have been more careful. I should have healed. I should have expected the fixed camera angles, and I played poorly.
I should have known that I had to be wearing the scientist uniform when I was in the scientist room. I should have known that when I was fighting the end, I shouldn't be worried about my shotgun. All of these things. I want to say apologies to Kojima himself.
And I died and lost a whole bunch of time, and it's on me. I should have been way more careful, okay?
So there we go. I thought that was very funny because the big change, huh? It's a big change, isn't it? What a new audience can make you do. Okay, just a few clips here because, again, 90% of the stream is saying, hey, saw the interview. Awesome. You did awesome. Yeah, thanks for checking it out. And then he goes on a 5-minute diatribe about how great things are. But we did get a gout reference. So we got to play these, right?
That way, I don't crave it anymore. Case in point, 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with gout, which is a blood disorder where you have high uric acid levels, and if you have too much uric acid, you can get giant swollen joints with crystals forming in the joints that feel like someone's stabbing you with a knife, and it takes sometimes up to a week to have the inflammation and the crystals go down so that you can actually feel normal again. One time I was so hard up I couldn't walk. My whole foot was swollen like a balloon. Okay?
Yeah,
so what I did is
he showed it on stream.
Phased out the foods that cause that issue, namely red meat is the #1 cause of a gout flare-up. So when I phased out red meat and I stopped eating burgers, I stopped eating steak, I stopped eating...
Guys, if you want to see the new DSP Tries It, it's DSP 5 Guys, okay? That'll be on the channel DSP Reacts. Thank you.
Eating, anything that you could think of that, red meat oriented, right?
Look at this guy. We got another guy. Fall gout. That's not even funny. Fall gout. Celebrate gout 100.
I stopped craving it. Like straight up, like bacon I can eat, but I don't really crave it anymore. It's good every once in a while as a rarity, but I don't ever think in my head, man, I really want some bacon right now. It just doesn't happen. Steak, I used to love steak. I never think in my head, man, I really want some bacon right now. It just doesn't happen. Steak, I used to love steak. I used to love a nice steak with a char on it. You get that smoky charcoal flavor, a little crispiness on the outside, but meltiness of the fat, and the meat has that great seasoning, the flavor. I know.
Man, he should be a food critic. Very well described there, sir. The charcoal flavor, the crispiness of the outside, and the melt middle. What?
Remember it, but I literally don't crave it at all. If I go to a restaurant right now that has steak, I never buy steak. I don't even think
meltiness of the meat. What kind of meat you eating? The meltiness
about it. Like, I don't want it.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
A restaurant right now that has steak, I never buy steak. I don't even think about it. Like, I don't want it. Because I phased it out of my diet, I don't think I want it anymore.
Oh, God. Speaking of weirdness, This should be fun. A very loose day.
So if you're a vegan or a vegetarian and the whole idea is don't eat the meat, then why eat something that looks and tastes like meat? Because then it's going to make you think of meat again. And you're going to want meat, even though you're not going to eat it. That's what I don't get. Like, for me, I just like say, nah, get it out of my diet. You know what I mean? And so now I don't want it anymore.
You want to try that with alcohol, Sir Alcoholic, or that's something else? No, that's okay. You're almost there. It's the loosest day, and I've come down from the raft. I have no idea what that means. It's the loosest day. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ferb says, well, a lot of people choose to be vegan or vegetarian because of the animals that get slaughtered. It's not for health reasons. That's why they do tofu meat.
That is true.
Okay, I guess if it
what, you're saying people don't exist like that? Jesus. Typical, if it's not the way I think, no one else exists like that. That's the reason a lot of people don't eat meat. I'm not one of them, but they definitely exist. Go ahead.
If it's a personal preference, okay, so I see what you're saying. It's not
You didn't
for
know
health
that?
purposes.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
They basically do like the flavor of meat, but they don't want to murder an animal, so therefore...
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, maybe that...
You just realizing this?
That is a justification then. Oh, fair enough. Although, again, my line of reasoning immediately goes to, well, you don't want to murder the animal, yet you're okay with, like, slaughtering a whole bunch of plants, which are also alive. I mean, they're not sentient, but they are alive. You're okay with killing the plants. I mean, it's the circle of life, right? Like, you have to...
God, okay. I know I'm going to get felted on this one. You guys don't know. You guys know I'm not afraid of a good felt, okay? You guys know I'm not afraid of a good felting, self-felting. I also kind of agree with that. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. God damn it. I do agree, though, with that in some way. I feel like life is life. But, yeah, oh, man, I'm getting dented. I've thought that since high school, though. That was my big pushback on veganism. It says, well, you know, broccoli has life, too. You know what I mean? But, okay, I'll stop.
To get rid of some life for life to go on.
I hate when he says a point that I have, though. Don't you can unsub if you want. I'll accept the unsubs.
It's just kind of the natural way of things. I didn't make that happen. That's just how it is. I didn't choose to be born into this existence. I'm just here, you know? So I just got to kind of deal with those things.
I know that's piracy is good saying you feel moral equivalence between shooting a horse and eating broccoli. I don't, but I think it should be like that in a way. You know what I mean? Like, I think we humans, we create our own morality. Like, most people don't feel bad about stepping on a cockroach, but you would feel different about stepping on a kitten, right? Because there is a moral line we all draw, and that could be different reasons. Maybe the intelligence of the animal, the cuteness of the animal. All of us are drawing a moral line on what we think is okay to kill and what's not okay to kill, right? Anyways, we're not talking about this. I'm not digging the hole deeper of my L here. I know it's a stupid take, but I thought when I thought of that in high school, I thought it was a very deep thought. I'll say that.
But I don't know. Hold on a second here. Jade says, I don't eat any turkey, but I do like Thanksgiving Day. And I think that's true for a lot of people. Like I said, the turkey thing is the traditional thing. It's the thing everyone talks about. It's the thing everyone claims you should do. It's not necessarily what you have to do. If you just don't like turkey, it's not your thing. I get the feeling a lot of people don't do it, you know?
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. Couple trolls things. I'm probably just going to ignore them.
Couple troll things.
Especially today. I'm just not in the mood.
Okay.
I will agree with that, especially Americans. Cabal says so many people would do with eating less meat and more veggies. I feel like Americans... Okay, here's the real problem.
Uh-huh.
Americans eat too much bad quality meat.
Oh.
That should actually be...
This is the real
what
take.
I think should be kind of the message to spread. Americans do eat a ton of meat, and it's all this low-grade, mass-produced, processed garbage.
Here comes Health Side Phil, and he knows everything about health now, obviously. Like Five Guys burgers, absolutely, yes.
That really doesn't help your body, right? If everyone was eating high-quality, lean meats, filling their body with the protein that you need to build your muscle and rejuvenate your body and do what your body wants, then it would be fine. But instead, we're eating, you know, McDonald's. We're
Five Guys.
eating, you know,
Anything else? What else you gonna say? KFC? How many DSP tries do I have to say?
processed chicken tenders.
Popeyes.
You know what I mean? Or we're eating
Snack pizzas.
this crap that's been so grinded down and has all these additives added to it, all the oil added to it, right? Awful. If we were all eating the good stuff, then it would be fine. But I will agree with you, Cabal. Americans do not eat a lot of vegetables. They just don't.
Yeah.
Half the time you go to a restaurant, right?
Uh-oh.
You're like, okay, so
Uh-oh.
what are your entrees? And they'll be like, so here's the main course, whatever it may be, and then here's your sides, and here's your side options. Baked potato,
Yeah.
mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
French fries,
Yeah.
rice,
Yeah.
soup. Wait, where is the vegetable option?
I hate to break this down for you, but a potato is.
How about some mixed greens? How about actually roasted vegetables? How about some carrots? How about some
How about the soup?
green beans? How about some asparagus?
There's always a veggie option, by the way. This is absolute bullshit. What do you?
No, we don't. What? No one wants that. How about some mac and cheese instead? Mac and cheese for your side. What?
Yes.
Mac and cheese?
Yeah.
The worst possible thing a human could probably eat? That's what you're offering me, huh?
Yeah. Definitely.
That's what you order. That's what you get at an American restaurant. Like, seriously. So, I don't know.
We've seen what DSP orders at American restaurants, by the way. It's a main course, and then he'll get a side of something else. On top of that, you saw the trips that he takes when he took the food. It would be like full omelet and then bonus stack of cakes. Blueberry cakes, too. You know what I'm saying? You get the, not a short stack either. Give me the full stack.
Know about other countries. I'm telling you my experience being an American. That's pretty much how it is these days. So I
Side
do like
steak.
veggies. In fact, you know, if I go to a restaurant and they offer like seasoned or grilled veggies,
Oh,
I eat that
please.
as my side usually. I want the
Please.
lighter side.
Please.
Because I don't want the side.
Oh, man. It's so fun to say all this shit, isn't it? Right? It's so fun to be super healthy.
To film.
Big ups Twerk the Spec says common ALT heartfelt W. No, I mean, I'm a hypocrite because I eat whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. I'll eat anything. But I do think there's some kind of thought there. Anyways, I'm not going down the road again. Brackman High Five in the house. Go! Old reliable style. Gets us through the day. Come on. We saw that Shake Shack review. He was the happiest I've ever seen him. Absolutely. Yep. Do you eat Aspen's audience roaches? No, the only animal I've ever eaten, or bug I've ever eaten, was like crickets one time. And it was just like, they're like crunchy nothing. Right? The dangerous thing of bugs is like the ones with like some liquidy to them. That's the one I could never even dream of trying, but I did try crickets. And it's just like they're fried nothing. It's like you're eating nothing, actually. You know what I'm saying? Purple Thigh says, I'll take fault. No shit. Whose fault could it be? Exactly. Who else fault could it be? Like, we're giving him, well, I'm not giving him credit, but you could say he's being more normal, and it sounds like we should give him credit because he's just doing the normal thing. But, like, yeah, it has to be your fault always, right? So plants is bad. I'm not saying plants are bad at all, by the way. I eat everything. I want to remind you. If I see eggs and it's not cage-free, I always still eat it. I don't care if they have cage or not. Free range or not, I'll eat it. I don't give a shit. I just think I'm done with this. Jordan Fadeaway says, DSP Gaming from steak to steak. Hell yeah. That's a good documentary name.
Me up and make me feel bloated. It made me feel full of grease and fats. Like, now, how do I even enjoy the entree if I just ate this insanely crazy filling side, right? So, yeah. There you go. Oh, by the way, many more people have joined the stream now. So, everyone, happy Thanksgiving. Happy turkey.
We don't need this. Next. Some talks about life.
My day off to work out was Monday night.
Oh, yeah. Workout.
Work out 5 days a week. And my day off to work out was Monday night, okay? And I was supposed to work out Tuesday night. But if you guys remember, I had a splitting headache on Tuesday night, and I had streamed Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That didn't help it. So
You think I can work out after playing Call of Duty? What's wrong with you? Please. You can't work out after that? That's an intense session.
I went off stream, and I had this like sharp, pounding, stabbing headache behind my left eye. And I was like,
I think you need to get that checked out.
I don't think I should be working out tonight, because if I do, it's probably just going to make the headache worse. You know, when your blood pressure goes up, typically if you have a headache, it makes it even worse. And I didn't want my head to explode or have an aneurysm. So I didn't work out on Tuesday either. So what happens is I'm in a routine where I work out 5 days a week, and my body was craving exercise, and it was like, why aren't you exercising? It actually was upset with me.
Oh my God, my body was upset with me.
Body was craving exercise, and it was like, why aren't you exercising? It actually was upset with me. My body was upset with me for not working out. So then last night I actually worked out, and I felt really good. After I was like, oh man, now my body is like actually happy and rewarding that I'm working out again. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They think that like,
Oh, here we go. I hope the Asmon Gold folks, tourists, are enjoying their life lessons from the bankrupt e-bagger. This is really fun, man. Really fun. And he also treats you like you're 5 years old, which has got to be very empowering for the rest of your day, Asmon Gold tourists. Hope you enjoy this. Also, he tells you how to use YouTube, which is fun.
working out is hard work. I'm not saying it isn't. It is. But once you get into a routine and you're used to doing it, your body actually craves it.
Oh,
the trick is getting into that routine. Like I've been doing it now for many months. And so my body likes it. At first it didn't. It was hard work. It was sore all the time, pain. But now that I've been doing it for many months, it's happy to do it and wants more.
Simple as that. Like, it's not like he's saying anything like not true, but like, it's just like he's pretending he's coming up with the theory of relativity here, and he's unlocked the code to health. You know what I mean? Oh my guys, get this. If you do work out, it becomes like a routine. And if you do it every day, it's like a routine. And then once you're in the routine, you can do it more often. It's unbelievable, guys. He should write a book about that. You know what I mean? That'd be awesome. Pat Noticer says, ALT has a conscience when it comes to... No, I don't have a conscience. I eat everything. I'm just saying that if an alien came down, they might say, well, some people have issue with eating animals, but they will eat those things. But they're both living things. What's the difference? And I'd have a tough time explaining it to them, honestly, if I had to talk to an alien. I'm done.
I want you to understand what I'm about to say is not a complaint. I don't want everyone to be like, Phil's a carrot.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
All right. I want you to understand what I'm about to say is not a complaint. I don't want everyone to be like, Phil's a Karen or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But my neighbors have been on vacation.
He is a Karen, by the way. Whenever you have to say, I'm not a Karen, but you are a Karen. Go ahead.
Be like, Phil's a Karen or whatever. But my neighbors have been on vacation for a week. Okay? They've been gone. Like, usually they're quite noisy. They're a family. They have kids and everything. You can always hear the kids running around and everything.
Uh-huh.
And they've been gone for a week. So my wife and I have very much enjoyed them being gone because it's very quiet, very calming here. They came back from their vacation at 6:30 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
So we're all asleep in bed, myself, my wife, and Jasper. And they start making all this ruckus. And now we're all like, what the hell? At 6:30 in the morning, like, oh. So now Jasper wakes up and he's running all over because he's hyper because he hears all this ruckus through the wall next door. And we're like, oh, man.
Just ignore it. You have a cat, not a baby.
This sucks. And it's Thanksgiving. Like, dude, of all days, it's a holiday. And they come back at 6:30 in the morning on a holiday, and they're stomping and they're screaming. Luckily, you could tell they must have just got off a flight because within maybe 45 minutes, the house went dead silent. They probably passed out in bed. And in fact, they're not making any noise now. I bet they're still sleeping. They probably had like a late night over like red-eye flight, and now they're back. So...
Just creating fan fictions in your mind.
It is. That's life. We actually got a nice week with no noise next door, which was very much appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're back like, well, what are you going to do? That's what happens when you live in, a condo that has connected walls. There's nothing you can really do about it. You just got to deal with it. So, but yeah, like I didn't get a good night's sleep. I lost about an hour to an hour and a half of sleep because of that noise. And then we tried to get back to sleep. And of course, now Jasper's awake and alert. He doesn't want to go back to sleep. We're like, oh,
By the way, Jasper's not a human baby that cries that will actually keep you up. It's a cat.
Oh, God. So I might need some more coffee. Once again, another day I'm going to need another coffee probably. It's probably going to hit me in like an hour. I'm going to start feeling tired because I lost like 90 minutes of sleep. Right in the middle of my REM, you get disturbed like,
Right in the middle of your REM. It's the end of the world. What the fuck? What's that noise in there? People just moving in or something? Oh my God, now we got Jasper going nuts over here. Damn it.
feeling tired because I lost like 90 minutes of sleep. Right in the middle of my REM, you get disturbed in like an hour. I'm going to start feeling tired because I lost like 90 minutes of sleep. Right in the middle of my REM, you get to...
I got to make something out of that, don't we? Right in the middle of my REM.
Probably going to hit me in like an hour. I'm going to start feeling tired because I lost like 90 minutes of sleep. Right in the middle of my REM, you get disturbed like, shit.
Right in the middle of my REM.
So, but understand, I'm not...
Everybody hurt. Oh, God. What the fuck? I was in the middle of my REM. Who interrupted this REM?
This is not me being Karen or complaining. I mean, they have the right to come home from a vacation, It's fine. It's just, it jarred us out of our sleep. Just happens to be on a freaking national holiday, Son of a... our sleep just happens to be on a freaking national holiday, Son of a...
Son of a... This guy is cool, man. He's really cool. He is really, really cool.
Thank you so much. Your future much. Of the day.
Well, Brackman says, right in the middle of my REM, you get disturbed. Yeah. It's the end of the... Down with the sickness! Down with the sickness! Pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a better sound effect.
Wake them up loud.
Oh, here we go. Last point.
Okay. No, I'm not going to wake them up loud and make loud noises, although it would be within our rights. I mean, it's midday now.
It would be within our rights?
I'm not going to wake them up loud and make loud noises, although it would be within our rights. I mean, it's midday now. So it would be within our rights to do that, but we're quiet.
Be within your rights to what? Be loud on purpose?
Jasper doesn't make noise. We don't make noise. The most noise you hear is me talking on a microphone when I'm playing a video game. Like, that's the noise we make in the house. We're quiet. Super quiet. Once I asked my neighbors, I said, do you ever hear me? And the only time we hear you is if it's like the window's open and we're standing in the street in front of your house and you happen to be getting angry at a game or whatever, we can hear your voice echoing out of your window. But that's literally the only time anyone can ever hear me like making noise in
when
here.
He's raging.
And now I have these blackout curtains, so probably that blocks a lot of the noise too. Like, I doubt that they even hear me that much because this is blocking the audio.
Yeah, you know how soundproofing curtains are. Mm-hmm. The pasta maker says, my garbage dump of a body is now a temple. Now he knows everything about taking care of it too. He's a health legend now. Look at this guy. Skinny legend. Health legend. Empty place full of spiders says, does he really think that his new BFF Zach will interview him every week to give him the temporary support he has now? No, he knows they won't, but he's really holding on to the fact that they'll stick around. I mean, every day he's going through the PR of like, check out my old playthroughs, go to the playlist tab, search a game, and I definitely have a playthrough of it. Like, he really thinks. I would very much be surprised if he hasn't already DM'd Sir Gold about the podcast, though. Like, the podcast thing for Asmongold was kind of like a, when you make plans, but you don't really make plans. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm thinking about doing a podcast. Yeah, you want to be a guest on that? Yeah, we could set that up. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That's it, though. You know what I mean? And like, most human beings would wait for Asmongold to message you or not, But what happens in this case is DSP's going to keep pushing him on that. Like, oh, you mentioned a podcast. I'm wondering how that's going. And Asmongold's going to be like, all right, yeah, well, I'll get back to you on that. Yeah, definitely. When you're drunk and say we should hang out more. Yeah, at 5 a.m. You know, you it's kind of 5 a.m. and for some reason you're with a dude you haven't seen for the entire night previous at the party. And you start talking about shit like, what if, like, there's another planet where people are doing the same thing and then they're talking about us? Like, what? Like, I wish I could send them a message or something. You ever think about that, man? And then that other guy you don't know, he's saying the same thing back, you know? It's a lot of fun. Oh.
They heard the spoon rant for sure.
Yeah,
there you go.
That was in my past before I was a kindergarten teacher like I am now for you new guys. Next up.
JDTV asked, do I believe UFOs are real and alone in the universe? I don't know
good timing.
what you mean by alone in the universe. I'm an open-minded guy. People always say this. Do you believe in the paranormal? Do you believe in supernatural? Do you believe in UFOs and outer space beings and things? I'm an open-minded dude. I'm willing to accept that they exist if you present some evidence to me that it does. In my life, personally, I've never had a paranormal encounter.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a UFO. I've never had a close encounter or anything that made me feel like these things may exist. But I'm open to exploring and I'm open to experiences. And hey, if something happened and it was like, you know, I would be open to saying, oh, God, maybe there is something we don't understand. Because in truth, when you think about this stuff, right? Like, for example, there is footage of unidentified flying objects that are moving so fast, logically and scientifically, we can't explain it. So what does that mean? It means that we haven't scientifically discovered everything. There's stuff out there we don't know yet. We haven't documented it, and scientifically, we don't understand it. That's the unknown, right? That's the great unknown. Is it paranormal? Is it an alien? Who knows what it is? It's cool, I think, to think that there's stuff out there we just don't understand yet. Because to be frank, if we knew everything, wouldn't life be pretty boring? If everything was always confined to a certain rule set, and there was nothing that possibly could be more, wouldn't life actually just feel like it's too controlled and just not that interesting? The saying. So I'm open-minded. I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't believe in this or that. But at the same time, if I don't see anything that makes me experience like it would
The question was about aliens, sir.
exist, then I'm not going to also be like, oh, yeah, it definitely exists. Like, either way, is fine.
Question was about aliens. Someone said, I wish YouTube would give me fucking notification about DSP going live. That's why I post up everywhere, too. The notifications never work. If you're there, just start, man. You got what? 100 people there? Come on. Oh, by the way, I have to be out by 4 p.m. Eastern. That means we got 2 hours left, my friends. 2 hours today. Because you know it's going to go all fucking day. We'll do the recap, though. Don't worry. By the way, that being said, will be tomorrow, my friends. Tomorrow. That being said, episode. Not sure exactly. No, I think I do know the time, actually. Hang on. I do know the time. I'll share it to you. Yeah, noon Eastern. Noon Eastern. All right, noon Eastern tomorrow. That being said, is on. We got a lot to go over. There he is now. Son of a bitch. Hang on.
Fun over. Time for the Preestream.
Oh, not that one. Here, this one. Boom. Unmute.
Can you still hear the music in the background at all? I'm going to turn it off after a bit, but I wanted to play it for like an intro, but it was way too loud.
Oh, he's playing the Price is Right music. I will hug a broccoli. Yes, I will.
That's good. All right, hold on. Let's try that again.
He's playing the Price is Right music. Da, 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 da.
What is going on, everyone? Happy Black Friday 2025. DSP here, and welcome to my Black Friday marathon for the year. I'm very excited. For those of you who are early, because we're technically starting exactly at 11:15 a.m. when I scheduled this for. So I know for a fact tons more people will be showing up shortly because they're not used to me being on time. Anyway, how is everyone?
Really cool to tell your old viewers that you didn't show up on time for them, but you do for a new audience. Really cool, man. So Hades says, honey, the neighbor's yelling about trolls again. Yeah. You'd think that jingle is copyrighted. I wonder why he's pushing his luck here, but maybe it's not. I didn't check. Pope Super Kami Jizzler, I know your full name, says he's the exact same as when his neighbor in Connecticut told him to shut up. The ones in Washington also can and hate him. This is Afghani copium refined in the Seethe lab.
First of all,
big ups, Pope Super Kami Jizzler.
before we even begin, I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I hope that you had an awesome one if you celebrate it, if you live in the United States. I hope you had great food. I hope you had great relaxing times with your friends and your family. I did. The second half of my Thanksgiving was amazing. Spent lots of time with my wife. We relaxed. We watched a whole bunch of different stuff together. We had an amazing meal. And before you say, well, Phil, what was it? Well, guess what? I'm going to have more of it today.
Oh my
I'm eating
God!
leftovers during this marathon later today as a meal, so you'll get to see a little bit of everything that I had because I'm eating it again. So I hope you're all in a good mood, and I hope that you're ready because today, the price is right, bitch. That's right. Today, on the Black Friday Marathon.
That is a Billy Madison. No, not Billy Madison. Happy Gilmore reference for all you youngins out there. Bob Barker says the price is wrong, Bob, I believe. But yes.
I'm going to be looking at Black Friday deals live and probably buying some stuff. I want to upgrade my setup. Even though a year ago I fully upgraded as much as I could, I didn't really fully upgrade the setup. This chair is almost 5 years old. I'm working off of these, like, you know, fiberboard rolling desks and nothing too great. My monitor that I monitor the stream on is way over there, and I have to squint to try to read the leaderboard as I update it. I'm working on a laptop in front of me to see your stream chats, and when I game, I'm looking at a TV on the other end of my room. So what I'd like to do today is possibly upgrade the setup. So I hope that you guys are down for that because it's going to be a lot of fun. And guess what? I got paid. That's right. I had been talking to you guys this week about how your support has been so amazing, but that I was hoping to get paid today so that I could actually get this stuff, and I got paid by Kick, so I'm good to go. Like, basically today, I have absolutely no limitations. I can get pretty much whatever I want, and I'm curious what we're going to end up with by the end of today. Who knows, right? In addition
to that, enjoying yourselves.
Today we're going to be gaming, okay? What are we going to be doing? Whatever we want. Today's a marathon.
We'll
starting now all the way through the day, probably to like 8, 9 p.m. We'll see. And because of that, we can pretty much play whatever. I know you guys have been asking for various games such as Mega Bonk or Where Winds Meet or other games like that off of Steam that have just randomly released in the last month or two. In addition, we could do some silly stuff with Call of Duty Black Ops 7. We can have chill driving stuff with American Truck Simulator. The sky's the limit.
This is one of those polls where we won't know the ending until after the stream is over, but I will take a screenshot and I will decide who gets an L and who gets a W, of course. But there we go. How much will he spend today is the poll, and it's time for you.
Time to hop on that poll.
Go ahead.
Absolutely no limitations today, seriously. Let's go. Let's just have a nice chill day today. For everyone who's just joining us, welcome, welcome. This is going to be a nice, relaxed, chill atmosphere, all right? And
that's what I think too, Seven Force. I think that's what kept me down from making it too crazy. I was thinking at first like 0 to 1,000, 1,000 to 2,000. I think he might not go as nuts because he might worry about how it looks. But that's just my guess. But vote with your heart.
For the first time in a long time, there are no goals, there are no milestones, there are no financial limits. I'm going to play and do whatever I want, and whenever I feel like it, I'm going to have a drink. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I have a bottle of Johnny Walker Black Label, of which I've never tried before, but you guys recommended this a couple weeks ago. I haven't even opened it yet, and I'm ready to go. So whenever I feel like taking a shot, I'll have a shot and get nicely buzzed for today's stream. So there you go. What do you mean this is a big bottle? This was the trial size. Trial size. There you go. In fact, let's start right now. Now, it's 11:19. I probably shouldn't have a shot as of yet, but maybe I will. Okay? Anyway, how cool is that? Because the reason I say this, because many of you probably have no idea. All right? Things haven't always been as good.
Yes, I am riding aces. I am a Captain Disillusion fan.
The reason I say this, because many of you probably have no idea. All right? Things haven't always been as good for me. Right now, things are really good. And I'm very happy for that. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Basically, when I did a marathon, I'd be like, oh, for like every $100 that we raise on the marathon, I'll take a shot. So the more you contribute, the more boozed up I'll get. It was a stupid incentive. It was a stupid, you know, way to try to shill. And sometimes it would work and sometimes it wouldn't. You know, there were entire marathons. I only had like 4 shots. So therefore, I didn't even really get buzzed because I was doing it over the course of a day. And then there were other marathons where like I'd get like $1,000 in 2 hours and I'd be like, I have to take 10 shots now. Not very smart. Today, I can do whatever I want. I'm not going to be doing this dumb stuff, asking for contributions and saying, hey, let's do shots for 100. I just do whatever I want. All right. So that definitely, I can't wait to try it. This is the better one because they have, isn't there 3 kinds of Johnny Walker? Isn't there red label, black label, and isn't there even a third one that's like even more expensive?
Blue.
I'm not sure. But I want
Blue, the black, the gold.
to try. I think this is like the middle one, is it not? This is aged 12 years, so it's probably not the crappiest one. This is, for the record, this is a blended Scotch whiskey, and I think it's supposed to be pretty good. Is it Blue Label? People are saying Blue Label's like the most expensive one. I didn't see that one. I mean, they probably had it. I didn't know. I just grabbed. People had said Black Label a couple weeks ago. I'm like, all right, I'll try Black Label. If it's smoky, I'm gonna love it. I love smoky Scotch.
I love
I don't know. It
smoky
doesn't really
Scotch.
say. I hope it has a smoky flavor to it. I like smoky and I like salty. I had like that sea salt flavor. I really like that too. So I guess we'll see what it tastes like in a bit. All right, I'm probably not going to take a shot yet. But, okay, actually, oh, really? Mozzie says Blue Label is great, but avoid the red. So the cheap.
Avoid the red. Yeah, definitely avoid the red.
Well, we'll see. Anyway.
Avoid the red.
Let's do some shout-outs because we already have some contributions coming in. So before I get too backlogged, we have Koopa Loop, Forge Loop, Forge themed back. So Fran is our first gifted sub of the day. SWE, I am so fun. It's about
we're gonna lose our...
having fun, not fundraising. Get it? Fun, not fundraising. That's cool. That we just chill and have a great time, maybe upgrade the setup, play various games, drink, and just, you know, enjoy each other's company instead of it being like, I need money, money, money. I'm so tired.
You could have done that at any time, though. You know what I mean? It's like, why did you have to do that now?
Tired of doing it. This week has been so refreshing that I didn't have to do it. I'm so happy. I never want to do it ever again. Seriously.
So the reason he's not doing it is because he's getting showered with enough money to not do it. So it's not even like it's a choice. He's not doing it because he's getting enough money showered on him. So should we be praising you for that? Or I don't think so. The Pasta Maker says, I wouldn't know how 2 men could make love, but I'm open-minded. And if you add more than one other man, like a group, well, I'm down to explore. Yeah. Everyone's gay once in a while. Big ups to Pasta Maker. Michael E. said, this money is so hot in my pocket, it's got to go. And that's literally what he's doing right now. Right, literally what he's doing. Mechanic Drew says, I bet Pig been looking at houses in Medina. I bet he has. You know what? Maybe I'm going to upgrade my condo. This neighbor's noise is ridiculous. So, no, he can't get one because I think his bankruptcy's still on the books, right? I don't think he could if he wants to. But that's going to be gone soon, so. All right, anyways, got skip juice.
Dark 88, very much, with a walker. Right now, let's get Jimmy on. The very last day where we are doing fall animations and the fall backdrop with the turkeys. So everyone say goodbye to the turkeys for the year today. My day off. As of Sunday, when I come back from my day off, everything will be Christmas. Full Christmas-themed fun here on DSP Gaming starting this Sunday. We're going to have new animations. We're going to have new decorations. We're going to have new lighting, new pop-up celebrations with actual sound effects that are themed towards the holiday season all month long. The turkey's upset. He says, wait, you're getting rid of me? I'm sorry. You're only supposed to be around for Thanksgiving. Yeah, Christmas begins.
Hope you're enjoying your kindergarten class, Asmongold fans. Jordan Fadeaway says, the funny thing is that he is hoarding more junk and insulating himself further into his dented office. So DSP Gaming is doing fine now. In his mind, it's never been better.
Sunday, that's going to be awesome. And by the way, I just want to give a preview shout out on Monday, December 1st, Wings of Redemption returns to the show for his second ever appearance.
He thinks it's the new normal.
And we will have a nice interview. It's very similar to the one we had a month ago, but now we have a lot more to talk about. right? A month has passed. We want to talk about what's happened with Call of Duty in the last month. We're going to talk about what's been going on with him in the last month because, man, some messed up stuff. And again,
And more importantly, what's been happening with me? I think he'll be interested to hear about my talk with Asmongold. I'll recap the entire week of me getting a lot of more money than normal. And also, we'll also talk about our favorite parts of Asmongold and our favorite comments I made during the Asmongold interview.
we talk about trolls harassing me. He gets it bad, too, just as bad. The messed up stuff that they do to him. But I don't just want to talk about that. I want to talk about being a streamer. Did you know that Wings is
Hey, Judy. Yeah, you see my talk with Zach? Yeah, what a role play? You be Zach, and I'll be me. Go ahead, ask me a question.
actually been a streamer longer than me. Like, he actually was making YouTube videos like 6-7 months before I ever did. So it's like two OGs just hanging out and talking about being a creator over the years. It's fun. The last discussion was great, but I felt like that was more of an icebreaker, and that we'll have a lot of fun on Monday continuing the conversation. So be here for the podcast on Monday morning if you want to see that. That's going to be great. This week is a shorter week coming up, 4 days. It's going to be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for me, but I'm off Thursday, Friday because I have like actual IRL commitments. But it's going to be good. We're going to be continuing with all the playthroughs. Super Mario Galaxy 2, Tormented Souls 2. There's going to be some Call of Duty in there. There's going to be some Pokemon in there.
I want to make sure I
there's good variety of stuff
screenshot
this
these.
week. Okay, mixing it up until we get into new stuff. Because when I come back from my days off next week, we got Metroid Prime 4, the Marvel Tokon Beta. I think there's this game called like Project Violet or something that's like a dinosaur horror game on PlayStation. There's all this stuff going on in early December to check out. So it's going to be a really busy early part of the month, okay?
Brosai Phil says, what's the over-under on Phil saying something to the effect of Jordy, people like me now? I think he's not going to say it that directly, but he was saying, obviously you've seen my resurgence, Jordy. Things are going so great here. But yeah, what's going on with you? That kind of thing.
Okay. Good stuff.
What's going on with
where
you?
Was I? Oh, yeah. I was going to do another shout out because we had a couple more. Well, if you're a fan of poker, you would really like Balatro because it takes the game of poker and it adds in all of these interesting variables and.
I disagree with that. I tried that. I love poker. I tried Balatro. It was all right, but I wasn't like, wow. It was fine for me. I know a lot of people like it though, so maybe that's just me.
Factors.
Balatro.
And it feels very, very unique. Different decks that have different variables that affect your hand, and it's really not a game of poker. You're trying to make a score with a poker hand. I think what they went with Clover Pit, they wanted to do the same thing, but instead of poker slots. But I think there may be one determining factor that honestly I don't like. Slots.
You know me, I'm just too obsessed with auto battlers and Hearthstone Battlegrounds, and that's like, if I have 15 minutes, that's what I'm doing, and nothing else can break me away from that. I don't know why. It's just, that's my thing. It used to be Storybook Brawl, but that game closed down, and then I found Hearthstone Battlegrounds, and that's just if I have 15 minutes, that's what I'm fucking doing.
Random. Like when you're playing in Balatro, a lot of what happens is dependent on how you're playing and your hand that you've held. You don't really control the stuff that's going on in Clover Pit. At least from what I saw when we played the demo, it just didn't give me that impression that it's more a game that you really can control that much. It's just random. It's pretty much just as random as real slots. So I don't know if it's really that good of a game for like long-term play. I played the demo. I was like, all right, I see what it is, but I don't know if people would ever want to see it again. I guess I would have to buy it, which is fine. It's like a few bucks, not a big deal. But I don't know. Would you guys want to see Clover Pit? Again, I'm open today to playing anything. We can play any game you guys want. We'll probably do some polls in the chats to see what you guys want live. Dude, I'll do whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
All day. We literally have all day to hang out, and we don't have any time constraints or money constraints or nothing. Hey, in the chat.
Or money
constraints. Really that good of a game for like long and I just want. We'll probably do some polls. We got all day. We literally have all day to hang out, and we don't have any time constraints or money constraints or nothing. Dude, I'll buy whatever game. It's all good. So let's see what you guys
no
really
money constraints, boys.
Do today. I'm down for it. Cheers, King. I think that's much for your support. You filthy animal or the Polar Express. We have a Polar Express one. With the one that we have for Home Alone that I like is the one. It's stolen credit card. It's like Tim Curry pulls the credit card out.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Kevin, and he goes, stolen credit card? Except this year, I'm actually going to get to try to say stolen credit card. Like, previous, it was just the animation. I'm actually going to try to get the audio clip.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Stolen credit.
Whoa, easy, King. You sure you can pull that off? Get the actual audio? Do you have the manpower for that? Who you got working behind the scenes? to get the actual clip? What are you, nuts?
Card. That's gonna
Take
be
it
funny as hell.
easy.
So I'm gonna see if I can get those actual sound effects or things from the movies and sync them. But I don't know if I will. I gotta see what I can find on the internet. So I'll work on that tomorrow.
Young Beat says, very DSP of him to denounce his own gimmicks before waiting a month to see how much money he actually has from resubs. This is just the most, how he has handled this is the most DSP way to handle a resurgence possible. In every single way, he's going to blow through all the money right now in the next month. Then he's going to be shocked when it goes down next month and wonder where people are. Then the month after that, it's going to be all about blaming detractors for how the downfall has happened and they scared the new people away, you know.
But I don't know if I will.
He didn't say Tevin, did he?
See if I stolen credit card. That's gonna be funny as hell. So I'm gonna see if I can get those actual sound effects or things from the movies and sync them. But I don't know if I will. I gotta see what I can find on the internet.
Before the credit card talk, he said at Tevin. I'll try it.
I'm actually gonna get to try to say stolen credit card. Like previous, it was just the animation. Polar Express. We have a Polar Express one. With the one that we have for Home Alone that I like is the one it's
at the very beginning.
Thank you so much for your support. Okay. Jade says, "Can you get the Home Alone tip animation? I
Before
like Merry
this?
Christmas, You Filthy Animal, or the Polar Express. We have a Polar Express one. With the one that we have for Home Alone that I like is the one it's stolen credit card.
I think he said Kevin.
He says, "Can you get the Home Alone tip?"
Oh, he says Tevin instead of Kevin. Okay, well that doesn't really count anyway.
Christmas, You Feel I like is the one it's stolen.
Okay, here we go. I got you.
It's like Tim Curry pulls the credit card out from Kevin, and he goes,
I got you there. It's between T and K, guys.
It's like Tim Curry pulls the credit card out from Kevin, and he goes, stolen credit.
See, guys, you felt it yourselves on that one. It's right in between K and T. Right in between K and T. Hate Army says, Jordy, you know what? You should talk to Asmongold. It's a great thing to do for your career. Just send him a message. I have an in with him. I'll send him a message for you, Jordy.
Good stuff. What's up, Chris? Good morning. How are you?
Hey, there's one.
Fantastic Nebraska fan says, what's the furthest you got in Volatro? Oh, I've finished runs, but I don't remember how many.
Oh, did he say Jade too?
I don't.
He did say Jade too, right?
I unlocked.
I thought I heard Jade, but maybe I'm just.
I also haven't played it since like
Jade's planning
January. Let's
I
look.
finished runs.
I'm actually booting it up right now.
I've finished runs. Okay, we're at 2 now with Jade then.
Let's see. Play. Here, you want to take a quick look? We can do this. You ask, I answer. Here's the decks that I had. We had a red deck, blue deck, yellow deck, green deck, black deck, and ghost deck.
Wow.
Abandoned deck. Checker deck. I had all these and checker
cool.
deck. So I had a bunch of the decks unlocked, but a bunch I did not unlock, as you can see.
Wow.
Yeah, I beat it quite a few times, I think, to get all those, right? I think so.
Should I bring up my Hearthstone past decks? My last 5? We can review them. I had a Murloc deck. I had a Beast deck.
But I mean, it's been a long time. Like I said, I haven't played it since.
It's like me showing my sticker collection or something.
So I probably have to get, warmed
Check
up on
this
it.
out,
I can play
guys.
that today if you want.
I got 4th on this one. Oh, this was 3rd. I could win. I got 2nd on this one.
I love that game. That game is fun because I really like poker. So it's a fun game. Have I ever played SnowRunner? I have never played SnowRunner.
I never spent money on Hearthstone. Not a single cent.
People mentioned this the other day.
Not a single cent. I'm a freeloading bitch on that game. Freeloading bitch. I spent 0 cents on that.
Next generation of off-roading. Oh, I've seen this before. See, I feel like, I don't know. Like, here's the thing about SnowRunner. It's a serious sim game, right? Like, it's legitimately serious. Trying to sim being like an off-roading trucker or whatever.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I don't know if I want to get that serious. Like, I like having fun and chilling, but I don't know if a serious sim game like that would be too relaxing. It might end up being more frustrating, honestly. Because I don't know anything about trucking. Jade says, can we play Call of Duty today? I want to play Call of Duty today. I do. But I think if we play it today, it's not going to be serious gunplay. It might just be like running around stabbing people, especially if I drink. If I have a shot or 2 or 5 or 10, I'm going to be like tipsy. I'm not going to be able to play it seriously. So maybe just run around, doing silly stuff. Maybe I could do a handgun challenge or like a stabbing challenge rather than it being sniping and shit, because I can't even shoot when I'm sober. How am I supposed to hit anyone when I'm drunk?
Okay,
Can I
hilarious.
take a shot? I can, but
Why
it is
don't you just do
11:30
it?
in the morning. I was hoping to wait till noon before I take my first shot. If you don't mind.
Charisma Vacuum says, you can't get worse at it, honestly. Maybe being drunk will help.
Mad TV wants to do an interview reviewing Call of Duty experiences with you. I'm horrible at Call of Duty. What on earth would he want to ask me about experiences? I'm terrible at Call of Duty. I used to be better. I'm horrible at it this year. Like, I really haven't done anything with the game.
Scrappy CC says Murlocs killed the meta.
Flatbush Tommy says, well, it's 2:30 here.
Don't be. If you're bitching about the meta, that means you're not playing well enough. You got to adapt.
Flatbush Tommy
Survive.
says, well, it's 2:30 here. Well, that's true. You know, it is happy hour somewhere in the world at all times. That is true. Anyway, how's everyone doing today?
Horrible.
Did everyone have a great Thanksgiving? I
Nope,
hope so.
horrible. You already said this.
Memberships on YouTube. Thank you, Zucchini Legs. That's our most memberships of the day.
No, you guys are talking about the real game. I only play Battlegrounds, the auto battler. I've only played like less than an hour of the real Hearthstone game. Less than an hour. Like, I've never even tried it.
Five.
I found the auto battler. I don't need anything else. Why am I looking? I don't give a shit.
If you ever wonder, because I know many of you are new viewers of the
Yeah,
channel.
I'm
If you
new.
look at my YouTube channel and you're like, damn, Phil has a lot of emotes. Why does he have so many?
Yeah.
You might even notice that a lot of YouTubers don't even have nearly as many emotes as I have. So a few years ago, this weird loophole was discovered in the YouTube system for memberships.
Oh,
that if you
wow.
use a VPN and you sign into YouTube claiming like you're another country, like let's say you say, I live in Argentina. YouTube sells memberships at extremely discounted rates for countries where their currency is way low value. So, for example, in Argentina, you can buy 50 memberships for like 25 cents. So what ended up happening was my trolls thought it would be funny, like 4 or 5 years ago, to buy as many discounted memberships as possible. And there was 1 month, no exaggeration, I had like over 3,000 memberships. It was insane, okay? It was absolutely wild. And because of that, because I had so many memberships, I didn't really make much on them. Like, I made a few
Is this
bucks,
an ad?
but it unlocked an insane amount of emotes.
Someone tipped $20. Say, hi, Phil. A few vids back, I dropped a comment about 3 option. This is where AI comes in. Dodge shady middleman. Boost your workflow. Agentic AI and automation. Look into Opus AI to start. Great for prolific creators like you. Is this an ad?
And I am. So, Birdie Berry did a $20 super chat. And apparently seems to be advertising some kind of AI. Well, I don't even know what you're talking about. But thanks for $20. I'm certainly not going to look into it now. Seriously, they did like some kind of a big paragraph advertisement about AI or something in the chat. Well, great. Thanks for $20. If you're interested in having me check out stuff like that, you can always email me at darksidephil@hotmail.com.
He
or you
thinks
can
it's
DM me on
real.
X. My X is at they call me DSP. On a live stream, I'm not going to entertain this kind of stuff. I'm with an audience right now. Chill stuff. No.
Okay.
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 Cool. So anyway, we're
Agentic AI. Yes. But there you go. Mr. Extravagant has a question I've seen many people ask. So are these Aspen people just coming by to drop a super chat then bounce? I know they aren't staying to watch this garbage. It's not possible. Yeah, it's basically a revolving door of people that just saw the interview and want to be a part of this. There is a few regulars, but from what I've seen, it's people saying, hey, love the interview. Here's $5. You're awesome now. But as you can see from the numbers of viewers, they don't stick around, right? There's maybe 5. He's going to gain some people that decide to stay for a little bit longer, of course. But the number of people that are staying around is very, very low. It's just people saying, hey, I loved you. Awesome. Good job with the interview. Here's 5. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So
where was I? I got distracted. What was I saying? Oh, Thanksgiving. Right. So I've been yesterday after the big stream. Okay. After the big stream that we had of just chilling, talking about Thanksgiving, and then we had a Pokemon stream, right?
yeah, and that's he is getting a lot of positive comments on the videos because that's even easier, right? Because that's like people that watch the Asmongold interview, they're Asmongold fans. There's like a million people saw the interview, so they say, "Oh, DSP is kind of cool." He said that Twitch CEO sucks. what an awesome take. And they just come in and leave a comment saying, you're awesome, Phil. You're not as bad as I thought you were, because all the previous times Asmongold watched you was you begging and berating your audience. You didn't do that this time. You're awesome now. And that's basically it. But it won't last.
Read up and tried to do thumbnails. I did a special video about what I was most thankful for Thanksgiving. So if you missed that, that is now the featured video on the channel. You can give it a look. I'll probably leave it up as the featured video over the weekend, honestly. And then I went downstairs and dinner was ready. And we had some really good food. We had a marinated turkey breast roast, which was marinated. Turkey breast roast, which was garlic, herb flavor, and it had the skin on. Oh, it was delicious. Okay, I sliced it up. We had these juicy slices with like a turkey-flavored gravy on it. Homemade mashed potatoes. It was golden mashed potatoes, so had a unique flavor. I like how it has a little bit of chunk in there, but it's also like very creamy.
Oh, chunk.
Tasty homemade mashed potatoes.
Who doesn't love the chunk in there, honestly?
Wife had made. And also green bean.
Real quick about that video he just mentioned. He did the same exact video last year, boys, and it was right after the King arc. So it's literally the exact same video. He said this is 2024 version of things I'm thankful for, and basically it says thanks for all the new audience watching me and giving me the opportunity to buy shit. And then in 2025, it's the same thing. So it's just the recap. I will play this. He does add religion to this year. That wasn't there last year. So I will play that before we leave. But here we go.
Casserole, which was just like green beans with some of those breaded fried onion things. And like you mix it with like a cream of mushroom soup and you bake it in the oven. It comes out gooey but delicious. We had stuffing. So, and that was the easy thing, just stovetop stuffing. We like stuffing and we like the stovetop stuff. We weren't going to go crazy making our own stuffing. It'd be too much work.
You would never cook it at all. It would just be cat. So yeah, shout outs to stovetop though. Not going to hate. Stovetop enjoyer here. Not going to lie.
Kinds of cranberry sauce. We had the jellied and we had the one that had the real cranberries in it. We had 2 different kinds of cranberry sauce that we had.
I'm thankful for you, Anonymous Fish.
What else?
Number one.
Dude, there was more. What else was there?
Number one.
I don't like rolls. We had little rolls that we put butter on. And I can't remember. I think that was it for dinner. Okay. So basically it's like, you need 2 plates. There's no way that you can have that all on one plate. You had 2 plates, one with the turkey and the gravy and the stuffing and the other with everything else. And it was super duper good. Super delicious.
He ate the pie 2 weeks ago and got a second. I didn't hear that.
Pie because the dinner already was so filling. And the good news is, we have leftovers. So that's what I'm eating today on stream later today. I'll actually have some of the Thanksgiving meal leftovers.
I didn't hear that.
Which will be awesome to have on stream with all of you here today. Show you what my wife did because she's a good cook. And
he's a good cook. I only about 50% of the time bitch about what she cooks, but she is a good cook, definitely. Young Beat says, I heard Tevin. I think it's similar to that, is this dress blue and black or white and gold situation? Yeah, it's what you want to hear, right? I think that's true, too.
Today, show you what my wife did because she's a good cook. And then later in the day, basically what we did is we kind of relaxed. We had a nice, relaxing afternoon, evening together. I
was playing mobile games. We were watching BattleBots. Oh, last night we watched Real Steel. Great film, honestly. My sons have been into BattleBots, similar. They have the same mental capacity as Catherine Burnell, apparently, even though they're 8 years old. But we were watching BattleBots, so Chu remembers Real Steel, the Hugh Jackman movie, because she likes Hugh Jackman. That's a solid movie, man. That gets you in the feels, and it's pretty fucking hype, man. Real Steel's hype. I'm a Real Steel fan.
There's a dog show. I don't know which one it is. It's not Westminster. It was a different one. There's like a dog show that goes on every.
Let me translate Jade for you. I miss Balatro. I enjoy it.
Thanksgiving, and we watched some of the dog show because that was cute. We like the little dogs. And,
Real Steel Truther, yeah.
Watched a couple things. I'm not going to tell you exactly what we watch because sometimes we watch YouTubers and stuff, but God forbid I tell you what YouTubers I watch because then people will go harass them. But we watch a few YouTube videos, stuff like that. Just relaxing and having a good time together. And then after that,
yeah, exactly,
we each had a piece of pie.
That's my problem.
And it was okay. We were looking actually for like a high-end pie place near us. Sadly, there are none. The furthest or the closest one is like an hour away. And we could have ordered, but that place does like $55 pies. They're like this big and this thick. They showed a piece of apple pie. It was like this. It was like insane amounts of slices of apple. I was like, oh my God.
Rewatch the interview.
Like that? Sure we would.
That's a funny image. Hey, Kat, we finished watching BattleBots. Can we watch the Aspen interview again?
But we're never gonna eat it all. Like, it's 2 of us. So
Why don't you just get the Costco fucking pie?
Would we like that? Sure, we would. But we're never gonna eat it all.
How
Like,
many
it's 2
pies
of
have we
us.
bought?
So we'd each have like 1 piece, maybe 1 more that week. We have another.
ワンピースは実在する
piece. We'll never eat the whole pie. So, it's just insane, the pies that this place makes. So I just had to get like a supermarket pie. It was like a supermarket apple pie. It was okay. The apples tasted good, but the crust, it was like not that good. The crust was like very bland. Like when you get a crust that has good flavor, either like a graham cracker flavor or something like that. That's the best crust. And this crust is just like crumbles apart, has like no flavor to it. So all you really taste is apple. Like, well, I like apple, but I could have just eaten an apple then.
God. Having fun yet? Oh, wait, I got to get that. I had a funny Asman image to use for these situations when he says the most insane shit ever that normal human beings would never enjoy. Similar to that one, I could have eaten an apple, you dumb fucks. I could have eaten a whole apple.
No, it's a supermarket pie. What are you going to do?
Hold on,
so that's what we had for dessert. And actually, in reality, we went to sleep early. We were tired because, as I told you yesterday, my next door neighbors were on a vacation for a week. They came back at 6:30 in the morning on Thanksgiving morning. And they woke us up crazy early.
You already said
so
this
we
part.
Were like, oh my God, they were making noise like, oh my God, it's 6:30 in the morning. We're trying to, sleep. And of course, Jasper, our cat, woke up. And once he wakes up, he doesn't want to go back to sleep. He just wants to get, he's running around now like, oh. So basically, we lost like a couple hours of sleep yesterday. So we got super duper tired early. And we were like, whatever, we'll go to sleep. I actually did my workout too. I worked out, earlier than I usually would. And, basically kind of like passed out. So tired.
Yeah.
And then I ended up getting up
passed
a little bit
out.
earlier today,
So
too.
tired.
So, yeah. And that was it. That was our Thanksgiving. It was a more relaxing day. Food was great. Relaxing vibes. And, it was a good time to spend with my wife. Just have a nice half of the day where we're just hanging out and not really have to do anything.
Reminder, it could have been the whole day, but he'd rather stream.
That's the thing. A lot of the time when I have a day off with my wife, we're busy. Like coming up this next week, not tomorrow, but next week when we're going to have a couple of days together, it's like appointment, shopping, restocking here, driving here, like hustle and bustle, crazy shit. We can't just relax. So it was nice to just have a half a day to just relax. Very, very good. Okay. How are your guys' holiday? What did you guys do? Anything
cares?
fun? Anything interesting or
Don't
different?
pretend this is interactive, sir. You're the streamer.
How many of you out there don't do the traditional Thanksgiving meal? Are there any of you out there that you never do that? You never do turkey and stuffing. Instead, you always eat something completely different from that? Because I've heard of that there's some people that just traditionally they just don't like turkey. They do other stuff like ham.
Yeah.
Ham. For me, it's always been turkey. Every Thanksgiving, it's always turkey.
Yeah, definitely.
You wouldn't want to break that. Filet mignon. You do filet mignon steaks. The villain says I worked and got 1.5 times pay for it. Hey, listen, respect.
What?
Making ends meet, making the money. If you got nothing better to do, or if you need the money, I've been there. I've been in that grind before.
No, you haven't.
My life. Had a lot of, jobs here and there and all over the place. And, working on a holiday, you got to do what you got to do, right? So much respect there. Hopefully, if you worked on the holiday, people were respectful to you. Because what gets me is when people go out on a holiday and then they're pissed at you. It's like, dude, I'm working on Thanksgiving. Why are you giving me hell today? Can't you be nice? It's supposed to be
I thought you said you weren't a Karen.
Holiday. Can we be nice to each other today? Why you got to act like such a jerk?
This is coming from the guy that was pissed because his neighbors came home early on Thanksgiving. So you definitely know he was cool.
I hate that. Everyone should be nice to each other on the holidays, especially working on the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous.
Similar to people that come home at 6:30 a.m. in their own home.
Well, Stuart says I'm British. We don't do it. Well, right. We're talking about American Thanksgiving was yesterday. I know that Canada has a Thanksgiving, but it's in October. Some countries still have a Thanksgiving, but it's different for everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
For us, to be honest, our Thanksgiving is now a day of you get together with your family, you eat, and you give thanks. And or if you're crazy, you go shopping, which I don't know why you would do that. That's what Black Friday's for. That's it. Like, I know at one point...
Where are you going shopping on Thanksgiving, brother? Even Walmart's closed.
I don't know why you would do that. Eat and you give thanks. And or if you're crazy, you go shopping, which I don't know why you would do that.
Where
That's
are you
what
going
Black Friday's
shopping?
That's
If you're
it.
in
Like, I know
America.
at one point, it was supposed to be, well, the pilgrims came over from Europe and they were suffering and they didn't know what to do in the winter. And then the Native Americans came and shared the harvest and showed them how to survive. And then they sat down and broke bread together. Do you really believe that that happened like that?
Oh, yeah, keep going, keep going.
Realistically, do you actually think this really happened? I mean, maybe there was some kind of an interaction there at one point. I'm pretty sure historically this exact occurrence didn't happen. But that's what they teach kids. It's like supposed to be like, you know.
Keep going, Philip.
Yeah,
keep
of
going.
course that happened. Yes,
Keep going, keep going.
It's very realistic.
Mm-hmm. Keep
Of
going, keep
course,
going.
Right?
Keep going, keep going.
But anyway, yeah. So for me,
Talk about Pocahontas.
it's more like just be sure that it's a day that you observe.
What did John Smith do?
At least a moment of your day where you're thankful for things that you have in your life. There's so many of us that we get caught up in just living, just surviving, just getting through the day, that we don't actually take a moment to, instead of focusing on all the crap we have to do that we don't like, that we actually sit down and focus on the stuff we do like, and or the fact that we're better off than we think we are. So many people, you know, oh, I hate this. I hate that this didn't happen to me. I didn't get the promotion. I don't get paid enough at work. I don't get out of this. Yeah, but are you healthy? Do you have awesome friends? Do you have some family members that you care about and care about you? Do you have...
Sir, you bitched about people coming home at 6:30 a.m. and your cat being riled up within the last 12 hours. We're really going to talk about people bitching too much about stuff?
Do you have awesome friends? Do you have some family members that you care about and care about you? Do you have pets? Do you have nice things in your house? Are you going to have something to eat that you enjoy? You got to focus on the positives and be grateful for them.
Okay.
Because no matter how bad off you are, chances are there's probably someone else who's worse off than you.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, there's countries on the other side of the planet where every day they don't know if their house is going to explode. I wish that wasn't like, you know, it's not a joke. Like, that's how it is. There's countries where, like, there's no actual order and there's, you know, crime and chaos every day and people are getting murdered. We don't live in that world. We're lucky. We live in a place where it's relatively safe. We have nice things and we should be grateful for them, right? I think a lot of people forget that fact, or they just haven't been exposed to reality yet. So they don't realize how it is in other places, right?
Quit bitching, donate to DSP. I was trying to find the screenshot of the Asmongold reaction picture. I can't find it. It's someone on Twitter, but I can't find it. But as I was searching, sometimes you find funny stuff. And I found this. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. There we go. All right. I did find that, but there we go. Pretty funny.
But
NW News says, man, we're retconning back to the 1620s. Yeah, we have to keep the positivity going, guys. We have to keep the positivity going. You know, we're all positive and meaningful around here, guys. NW News says all of DSP's perceived strengths are his weaknesses. Correct. Not a single snort in sight over the past week. That is worth noticing. Though he does do a few every once in a while, but it's not as much as it once was for sure. Seabook Dev says, Pike Place Pies and Cakes by Creme de la Creme are two local pie shops in Renton. Probably closed on Thanksgiving, but could have ordered it ahead. Dude, Seabook Dev, he enters, the only place he goes into is chains, the biggest chains in the nation is the only place he enters, okay? We're talking Costco, we're talking PetSmart, and we're talking, you know, maybe, what's the other place he goes? Total Wine. Those are the three. He's not going to those places, any places where it's local place. You crazy? Cakes by Creme de la Creme? It might as well not exist.
yeah, so, you know, it was a nice day. It was a nice day to relax and spend with my wife and be grateful and thankful for the things that I have and the fact that things are so crazy good right now. And I hope that you all had a great day too, right?
Oh, yes.
World Cup? Oh, I don't know anything about the World Cup. I'm not a sports guy, for the record, because many of you, again, may not know. Maybe you're just being reintroduced to me or introduced to me for the first time this week.
Yeah,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
a sports guy. When I was younger, I was into baseball,
Mm-hmm.
and I liked the Mets. New York Mets was my team. And then I got into American football for a while, and the New York Jets were my team. And then in the mid-2000s, I followed American football again, and I actually liked all the, like, northeastern U.S. teams. So, like,
The Patriots, when they're in the middle of their dynasty, you mean?
Giants, the Patriots, that kind of stuff. That was the era with Eli Manning versus Peyton
Pretty fun, huh?
Manning, the two brothers that were quarterbacks going against each other. I liked football during that time, but that was really it. I haven't followed sports since. For me, here's the thing. I totally understand people who like sports. I get it. It's exciting. You watch the games. You get into it. You get adrenaline. Oh, they're going to make the play. Or they're going to score. I love it.
Oh, my God. Okay, this is an alien describing sports. Are you ready for it? This is how, you know the excitement of sports, guys? This is it summed up in a second.
You watch the games. You get into it. You get adrenaline. Oh, they're going to make the play. Or they're going to score. I love it. I do. Like, I actually get into that, too. It's exciting stuff. But it's a lot of time investment, is it not? Like, if you're going to follow a season of a sport, you've got to watch so many games. You've got to be following the players and their stats. You get into things like the fan fantasy leagues. You got to buy the merch.
You don't have to.
Go watch the games with friends partying. And it's
you don't have
it's
to.
Very, very tiresome. There's a lot of energy expended there to even keep up with what's going on. And if
you don't have to spend that much time,
miss one week, that may be it for your team. Like, literally, oh, I missed it this week. I was busy. I couldn't watch the game. Your team's out. What? What happened?
Okay, so this is just someone that knows so little about sports. They're just saying words that they think mean something but don't. You do realize you could watch highlights or even record the game, watch it after. I have no idea what he's saying here.
I was busy. I couldn't watch the game. Your team's out. What? What happened? So, for me, I just really don't go ahead into. And the funny part is, I live in a suburb of Seattle, Washington. Seattle, Washington is a huge sports city. We have baseball team, the Mariners. We have a American football team, the Seahawks. We actually have a hockey team. I forgot the Kraken, I think they are.
They're new.
And I think we have a soccer, like football. It's in the worldwide, you guys call it football. Here we call it soccer. I think.
Oh my God! I hope everyone loves their time stopping by DSP Streams because he is treating you like you are 4 years old. I hope that makes you feel really chill and positive, man. Because if anyone talked to me like that, I would be shooting myself or throwing the computer out the window. Can you imagine this? Does he think they're special needs? Does he really think everyone is special needs here?
And I think we have a soccer, like football. It's in the worldwide, you guys call it football. Here we call it soccer. I think we have a soccer team too. So we have like 4 sports teams here. I still don't get into it. I don't. I still just don't really like care that much about it. Because it's just too much to follow. It was funny because right before I moved here in 2014. Previously, I'd always lived on the East Coast of the United States. But I moved here in 2014, and I guess this area was just coming off of a Super Bowl win. They had won the Super Bowl, which is the big game, the final game, and won the championship of American football. So everyone here was wearing the jerseys. Everyone had the merch. Everyone had the bumper stickers. Every store you walked into, go Seahawks. And then the next year, they got to the Super Bowl, and they choked. They choked at the Super Bowl. They're actually going to win, and they lost. They bumbled the play that would have won the Super Bowl for them. And then after that, they have never, ever gotten to the game again. So
that's sports.
It's just kind of funny. Like, I showed up right after the big sports boom here, so I don't really follow sports. I mean, I could, but it would be kind of disappointing every year. You get far and you're like, oh, then you choke at the end or you lose. That's how it always was. When I used to follow the New York Mets baseball team and the New York Jets American football team, they would always do good in the season. Then halfway through the season, they would fall apart and just suck.
They would always do good in the season, but then in the middle of the season, they would start sucking.
They would always do good in the season. Then halfway through the season, they would fall apart and just suck. And it became such a deflating thing to like a team, and then they just all of a sudden such a disappointment. Damn, they could have been good, but no. Yet again, they suck. Wow. So anyway,
what?
Yeah, so I really don't follow sports these days. So when you say, "Oh, the World Cup is coming up," this Friday. I don't know anything about it. I probably would if I was a sports guy. I'd know all about it. I don't. I'm just totally disconnected from the world of sports. Not something that I'm too interested in. You'll also notice I don't really play sports video games. It's a rarity if I play any sports video games. And if it is, it's usually like a one-off. Well, I'll play through it for a little bit, suck at it, rage, and then move on to something else and not play it again. So.
Wow, man. Wow. that was something. It started off with sports are, yeah, I get it. I get the sports. It's like, man, they're going to get to play. Whoa, they're doing it. And then we go through the sports that are kind of in his area. And then he talks about his history with sports. And then he said, you need to spend a lot of time to enjoy sports. And yeah, that was we are all wait, I didn't get that clip. I used to have it. We are all stupider for watching what we just saw. And he likes 4 teams. Yeah.
My stream title is still Thanksgiving related. On Kick. It didn't save. All right.
Jordan Fadeaway says DSP and Asmongold in a planes, trains, and automobiles thumbnail for next stream would be perfect. I think I already did that one, but I will check it. But it wasn't Asmongold. I will check it, Jordan Fadeaway.
Thank you for telling me. Because it says DSP's Black Friday Marathon on YouTube. Did it not save on Kick? It didn't. Well, that sucks. Let me fix it. So anyone watching on Kick has the wrong information. That sucks. And also, it says I'm playing Pokemon, which I'm not. Thank you for telling me, because I swear I changed it yesterday, but sometimes this happens on Kick where it seems like it doesn't save. All right, well, now it says...
That could be another good poll, but I think the money thing is more interesting. I'll say 6 shots is my over-under, okay? I'll set the 6.5 shots is the over-under line, okay? 6.5, I'm putting it there.
It's Black Friday. Hopefully now people will show up, because that sucks. If they saw Thanksgiving Pokemon, they're probably like, I don't want to be here. It's not Pokemon.
Over or under 6.5. I'll pin
Pokemon
that
later in the week, but not today. Okay? So that sucks. Okay. Thank you for telling me. So I can fix that, because that really sucked that it was set wrong.
Talby says, being a Jets fan and defecting to the Patriots in the mid-2000s says more about his moral fiber than anything. It really does, man. And I know people don't care, and they get hyped when their team around them is... Like, some people don't give a shit about sports, but then when their team gets big, they'll kind of jump back in. That's obviously very clear with attendance numbers and viewership numbers of sports. But to go to a different team that you apparently like, now that's a little bit different, isn't it? That means you don't give a fuck about the team itself. You just want to go to the winning team. You know what I mean? That's a different thing altogether. Changing teams because they're winning.
Tip. I'm looking into your content. Someone brought up Megabonk. Did you play it? I can't find it. No, I never played it. We can play it today. I bought it. I just
Fan
bought it.
For hire.
For the first time if you want. I've never tried it.
Fan
I didn't even
for
know
hire.
about it until like a week or two ago. Someone just randomly mentioned it. And I looked at it in the Steam store and I was like, is it good? Like, it looks weirdly random. It looks like one of those games that's just like chaotic as hell for the sake of being chaotic as hell. And you play it for like one, hour or something and never touch it again. But I don't know. Maybe it's addictive. Maybe it's good. I don't know. But I have it. We can play it today.
Yeah, it's for memer streamers.
It's a roguelike.
Yes. Yeah, you said you hate that because it's for memer streamers. I hope you wouldn't call Sir Asmon
I'll do whatever you want today. You want me to try
streamer.
that Ball X Pit game? You want me to try... I downloaded Where Winds Meet. The thing was like 100 gigs, so I got that. That's free, right? I find it hard to believe it's free. How much you want to bet it's free for like an hour and then you have to spend or else like you're stuck and you can't advance or something? Because how are they going to make money on it? It's a giant game and it's free? I don't know how that works. King Gabriel, how are you today? Good to see you. It's 3D Vampire Survivors. Oh, I never played Vampire Survivors. So there you go.
Another dented thing, not play that game. Older game.
Yeah, I never played Vampire Survivors, so. It has a $40,000 boat. Oh, $40,000 for a boat in Where Winds Meet. You guys want to get that today?
Philip,
let's buy the boat and then let's crash it.
Careful, Philip.
Just crash the boat, and then we'll make a video that goes viral about it. What do you think?
Careful, Philip. Careful, Philip.
Like the people who
You wouldn't spend that much money on a video game, would ya?
on release day of a new console, they stand outside for like 2 days straight. They get the console, they go outside the store, they smash it on the concrete, and they make a video about it. You know? Why not?
Yeah, what
I
is
have
soccer?
a lot
Well,
of-
allow me to explain. World Cup, let me explain. We are actually, we play soccer. We call it soccer here. I think we have some soccer teams here. I'm not even sure, though. But World Cup, I don't even know. If you miss a game, you're fucked.
People in here. I mean, the attendance is good because attendance has been good all week. All week, my attendance has been good on my streams, and I'm very happy for that. Like, thank you all who are coming by and hanging out with me. You got to understand, like, my attendance has literally been doubled all week. Normally, I'd have around 200 to 300 tops, and all week I've had consistently 300, 400, sometimes 500 viewers on YouTube. Kick has also been doubled. My Kick attendance is usually like 70 people, if. Now I've gotten over 100 consistently, pretty much all week. I don't know. I think I might have goofed because I named the Kick stream wrong. We may have less today. That's on me. I named it wrong.
You can
So hopefully
change
more
it.
people will check out the Kick stream over the course of the day because I guess it was misnamed. That's what else can I say besides oops?
Title of your stream before the stream affected attendance? Ah, definitely.
Okay, shout out to I want Gabriel with the $2 very much. Mega Bump isn't a very deep game. You can get into it, try a few rounds. If you don't like it, you can get the refund. I'm not gonna. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna refund games, man. Like if I buy it and I legit try it, I'm not gonna refund it. Like refunds are for like you buy a game, it doesn't work, right? Like for example, I bought this year. I bought the RoboCop expansion, the DLC expansion on PC. I played it for less than 2 hours, and I got to this one spot where it soft locked. Like there was no way to make advancement. You would touch this console, and the game would crash.
Huh?
And I was like, well, that's stupid. Like I can't advance. And I tried 3-4 times on stream. It just crashed every time. Like, well, I can't play it. Then you get a refund because the game's messed up, right? Like if you buy a game and you just don't like it, I'm not going to refund it. I don't need my money back. It's a few bucks, right? What is it, $5, $10? They can keep the money and continue to make good games. That's fine with me.
What if it's $60? And it does have an option, yeah, that says, I didn't like the game. You have 2 hours. Literally, it's a feature of Steam. It's not like scamming. Some people do scam it, I'm sure of that, but they still give you the option of, if you don't like it, within 2 hours, you can return it.
Yeah, it was really annoying. I mean, sadly, that's the thing with PC gaming is you get those situations and you just got to kind of accept it. You have to say, well, I'm going to get the best graphics, right? Probably the overall, a way wider selection and library of games than if I was a console gamer. But you're going to essentially get a bunch of games that end up having these kind of issues, bugs, and they're not finished or they crash, and you got to kind of deal with that, right? Exactly. No Sleep Real Vibe says Black Friday real life shopping can be hectic. Thank God we got online shopping, dude. All right, I gotta call this out. You ready? Pet peeve of mine.
Oh,
Gotta
great.
call out a pet peeve right now. You go online to see what's on sale, and they say doorbuster deal. What door is being busted? It's an online sale.
Just want to, for those that might not know, DSP talked about this on his Top Haters website over 15 years ago now. He's been saying this for now 17-ish years. His hot take on Black Friday. Get ready, guys.
The phrase doorbuster originates from physical sales on Black Friday when people actually rush the doors of a physical retail store and bust them down to try to get the cheap products. The one PC that they actually have at like Best Buy or Walmart that's $300 because they only have one in stock. The rest are more expensive, but they claim they have it. So everyone rushes the door to try to get the one PC for $300. Or the stupid $200, giant TV that's a piece of garbage that probably has 10 dead pixels when you buy it and it blows out within 2 months. Those are the door busters, okay? There's no such thing as an online door buster. You're not busting any door. Literally, the sale is there and you buy it and nothing happens. You're not competing against anyone else to get the product. They have a ton of it. There's no idea of competition to get something by charging the door and busting it down. The reason they call it that is because they're trying to act like it's a big deal and you should get it. So it kind of like adds emphasis and hype on something that probably isn't even that big of a sale. And then doorbuster deal, it's so good. No, they're probably trying to sell you junk. A lot of the times, I've worked many retail jobs, okay? When we worked at, when I worked at Circuit City, okay, and Best Buy, I worked at both, Circuit City when they used to exist, and I worked at Best Buy. No exaggeration, the doorbuster deals were one of two things. Either PCs that were literally shipped in only for sale on Black Friday, you knew they'd be gone, and then you never have them again. So it's like a one-day deal, or trying to get rid of old stock, like old shit that we don't want anymore because it's outdated. So you mark it down a little bit, and you try to sell it and act like it's a deal, when in reality, it's an older PC no one wanted anyway. But, it's a deal now, so buy it. So people are buying old shit. Like, that's the doorbusters. There was never really that big of a discount.
It's changed a lot since the time he's talking about. Now, okay, whatever. It's not exactly what he's saying now, but yeah.
I think the biggest sale I ever saw was like DVDs back when everyone bought physical media. You could get like 5 DVDs for like $25. So, a DVD that's normally like $20 was like $5.
How much did you buy? How many DVDs did you buy during that time, Philip? How many?
That gives you an idea how much money that they would make selling physical media. They would be making insane profits, but they're trying to liquidate the inventory.
Well, for that one, I spent about $3,000 on DVDs, of course. But, that's different. That's totally different.
To make room for more. So they try to sell it at like a super cheap rate. I saw stuff like that. But outside of that, there was never really that big of a deal. You know what we used to do? How dirty this is? You ready for this? So I worked at Circuit City. I worked in the computer department, okay? The night before Black Friday, or the 2 days before Black Friday, because Thanksgiving we'd have off. So it was like Wednesday night, right? They would print us out at night all the new tags for Friday, for the doorbusters and all that. And so let's say, for example, there'd be a hard drive.
Yeah.
Okay, and the hard drive sells for $150.
Is he going to say the same story?
Okay.
He's saying the same story. He is saying the same story. It's the hard drive. Look at the image. This is from 2003. We're getting the same story. Yes. Yes, 22-year-old story being reborn.
New tag. It would say, Black Friday deal. Regular price, $220, now on sale for $150. What are you talking about? The normal price is $150. It's not on sale. But didn't you know that the actual list price of that hard drive originally, like 3 years ago, was $220?
Dude.
So technically, we're not lying to the customer, even though it's actually not a sale.
Is this another take we're going to give him credit for? Asmon Taurus? Oh, thank you, Philip, for sharing this. You are changing our lives right now. I didn't realize that.
I think it is, and they'll buy it.
Oh, God.
So you actually didn't reduce the price at all. You're selling it for normal price, and the tag says it's a sale, and it's not.
You got to be kidding me.
Those are the Black Friday sales, how they used to be. Now, I don't know if they're still like that anymore. But
no,
that's
Boss
exactly
Man.
What we used to do. It's so
Boss Man just heard about this for the first time.
Just
it's
to try
okay,
to sell
Boss
some
Man.
Garbage.
It's okay.
Make but you're selling the same exact
Don't
product for the same
worry.
price, and people are fooled. There's so many places like here's something you might not realize.
That's what he thinks his audience is doing right now. God damn it. I didn't know any of this. Thank you, Philip. Thank you so much.
Any of these discount stores, like let's say TJ Maxx, Marshalls. What's the other one in my area? There's like 3 in my area. We have something called Burlington, okay? Or any of these stores that are known to be discount stores. Ross, that's the other one I was thinking of, Ross.
Oh,
okay?
Ross. Oh, I'm sure you love Ross, fellow kids. Fellow entertainment enjoyers. Let's talk about Ross.
They don't have Black Friday sales. They don't exist. Those stores are already discount stores. So if you go into them, the prices are already slashed.
Ross. Hello, Asmongold Taurus. I know many of you might be shopping at Ross today, but I have some news for you. Listen up.
What do you think they're going to do? Sell it at a double slash? It's the same. People go in there on like Black Friday and they're like, oh, big sale. There's no sale. It's the same price. I don't know why people think that. Like, it's always the same. But they run in there thinking there's a big deal. Or here's another one. Any of the designer clothing stores, they also don't have Black Friday sales. They claim they do, but their prices are usually the same sale they always have. They don't change it, but they just say Black Friday, but it's the same exact price. So most people who rush out to try to buy stuff today, don't really end up getting a deal. They just get so caught up with consumerism, they're just buying stuff at normal price, and they don't realize it. But online sales do exist. I can contest to this. Last year,
I can
bought
contest
that
to this.
PC I'm using right now to capture and stream, and it was on sale for like, I want to say it was like.
I can contest to this, I think is what I heard.
Online sales do exist. I can contest to this.
Oh, he can contest to that. Pretty cool.
Year, I bought that PC I'm using right now to capture and stream, and it was on sale for like, I want to say it was like $1,650 or $1,700. And right after the Black Friday sale ended, it shot up to like 21 and change. So I saved like 400 plus on it just because I bought it for the Black Friday sale. But in general, the physical stuff, you're not going to get a deal. Online, apparently, you can get some really good stuff. We're going to look today. What kind of stuff am I looking for today? A new controller, because I use this Xbox Microsoft Elite 2 controller for everything, and it's just not good for everything. You guys probably haven't seen it yet if you're a newcomer. I have a callus on my thumb. It's a lump right here. It's actually hard to see now.
Can't see it,
I
King.
have a callus on my thumb from playing Hollow Knight Silksong. Because that game needed such intense platforming, jumping, dodging. My thumb kept rubbing this rock-hard button that's on the Elite 2 controller, and it literally gave me a blister and a callus on my thumb that still hasn't gone away a month after beating the game. Frustrating. So I want to get, definitely, I want to get a better controller. I'm going to look for a new Lego build. For those who don't know, this is not a real Game Boy. This is the Lego Game Boy. We built it together on stream last month. It's really cool, by the way. If you're looking for a good game.
Well, you guys haven't seen some Lego building yet. You gotta wait till you see the Lego building, boys. Wilma Fingerdew says, "My children, welcome home." Jim Jones after arriving in Guyana in 1974. If you want to have a very not hype night, but very interesting night, listen to the audio from that. The recorded audio is available, and that will fuck you up, man. It's like listening to Black Boxes. It's not a fun activity, but it'll fuck you up for a while if you want to get it, I don't know, make your mood worse for a while. Free Ice Cream says, if you miss one baseball game, it doesn't matter. Yep, don't do it. Fuck it. You miss one baseball game, you are fucked. There's only 159 more. NW News says, DSP is a floor buster. Poor ants. Oh, I thought you would have went with someone else there, NW News. Many people have, but you chose DSP. Big ups, NW News. Hey, Phil, I read in the news today that MediaMarkt in Italy mistakenly sold iPads for 15 euros and asked them back via email for a 20 euro discount coupon. Obviously, no one did. Real discount, but by mistake.
Boy build, I recommend it. Take a look at this.
161.
It's got a realistic cartridge that comes out of the thing.
Whoa!
So it looks like a real Game Boy. It actually has moving knobs. The buttons feel like a real Game Boy's buttons. The D-pad moves like a D-pad. It's actually a really cool Game Boy build, or a Lego build, if you like retro gaming and stuff. So anyway, we built this last month, and I said, hey, we'll just put it into the backdrop for November. It's been there the whole month. It's been really cool, right? So I want to find another cool Lego build, and most of them are all on sale. They're almost every single one of them is on sale today, like giant sale. Okay? Now, in addition to that, by the way, I'm going to shout out that super chat in 1 second.
It's very dented.
In addition to that,
Big ups,
I'm
hopefully
looking for upgrades to the office. A corner desk that I can use right here.
Keep this in mind for your
instead of
for
having
your
this rolling
poll.
fiberboard piece of garbage desk that I use, and this laptop desk here, I can just have a real desk. And then if I have a real desk, now I can have actual monitors here, whether 2 monitors or one maybe ultra-wide monitor, and that'll be for monitoring the stream. I can see your chats. I can see the stream stats. I could do it all right here. And then I could turn it. This here would be my gaming monitor. And I want to get a really good one that has very low response time, you know, good hertz or whatever it is. Whatever.
Good hertz.
So
he wants the good hertz.
That would be neat. But the thing is, if I do that, then I'm no longer using my TV.
Good hertz.
And that means I need to get speakers. So I need to buy speakers that I can then put on that side of the room so I can hear the audio of the games, because I'm not going to be using the TV speakers anymore, right? Then I need a new chair, because this chair
Oh my
is
God, my
low to the
pole
ground
sucks.
and has no height adjustment.
Get out of here!
But it's a
What?
very just basic low to the ground chair.
No
I have
height
to get
adjustment?
and then if I buy new monitors,
This shall not stand!
I got to buy HDMI cables for the monitors, you see? So it's like, it all adds up. It's like, I want to get this. Oh, wait, now I need this. Wait, now I need this. Now I need this. So today we might spend a good amount of time on this if we want. If you guys don't find it entertaining or interesting, we don't have to do it together at all. But I thought, hey, the price is right. It's Black Friday. All the sales are today. So I'm thinking,
But I thought the sales weren't real. I'm getting confused. Val says this doorbuster thing is the most autistic thing I've ever seen. He's been on this doorbuster thing for, as you can see, 22 years for some reason.
thinking that today is the day to do it, right? We could do it together, and you could help me choose. We could look at products.
Uh-oh, look at this guy. You should claim some of these channels live streaming your live stream right now. One has 500 people in it. Damn pricks. I agree.
together, and you guys can help me choose what products to get.
Five fucking pricks. Everyone's a prick.
Trust me,
Everyone's
you know
a
more
prick
better
in
than I
here.
do. You really
We're
do.
all
You guys are gonna know
pricks.
way better than I do about this stuff. And if I get top of the line, I can buy top of the line. I can afford
I
it.
thought we all grab our pricks and circle jerk each other. That's kind of the fun part.
It's whatever we want to do. If I want to buy $1,000 monitor today, I can get that, or I can get like a cheap monitor. It doesn't really matter. I just want to have good performance for the streams. I want to have stuff that it's going to allow me to make good content for you guys. Now, I'm trying to play Call of Duty, and for some bizarre reason, I can't kill anyone because my bullets don't have any effect, but they insta-kill me. Like, what's going on? Is it the monitor response rate? I don't know what it is,
Mm.
So,
$1,000 monitor, boys. My poll is fucked. I don't know, though. He might not actually buy anything until after the stream because he might get, like, he's really worried about choosing the right making the right choice, But I don't know. We'll see. Brackman High Five says, in the industry, we call that a story. Oh, we call that a story remaster. He demands compensation for this remaster. Yeah, you got to pay the same for this. Great take here. Circuit City products. Take this one, for example. Oh, someone said, I think most of the viewers are bots. It doesn't have a lot of likes. It is bots. You guys know
okay.
that.
So Czar
Prick bots.
Gustav. Hold on.
Okay.
110 Turkish, that's $2.59. He says, hey, Phil, I read in the news that Media Markt in Italy mistakenly sold iPads for 15 euros, then asked for them back via email for a 20 euro discount coupon. Obviously, no one did it. Well, usually mistakes, that's not necessarily the intended sale, right? Like, that's just a goof on their part.
So what would you do, Philip?
Anymore. They're not even the right. They're different color, aren't they? Red or no?
Oh wait. What are we talking about
Six
here?
Hybrid says be sure to get the 2.1 HDMI cables. Oh, I know. You have to get the best ones, right? They're not even the right. They're different color, aren't they? Red or orange looking. They're not blue anymore. They're the good ones that have the best data rate. They're like the orange tinged HDMI cables.
They're rainbow.
Yeah, I need to get those.
Yeah, you get the rainbow ones. Gold
Okay.
plated. Yeah, get the shiny gold.
All right, folks. You know what? We're out.
Get the gold shiny ones,
Johnny
Philip.
Walker Black Label before.
Those are the
DisplayPort
best.
might be better. You're right, Bandit. If I'm gonna do the gaming stuff, I probably want to maybe do DisplayPort. If I don't know if there's a high-end DisplayPort cable to buy. I don't know anything about this.
There
I might
is
wanna get
gold plated,
DisplayPort.
boys. Get the highest one. Search by
There you go. Sam
price.
just did a £5 pound super chat. Says before you shop, you need a shot. Here's to your first one of the day. I'll have one with you. Cheers. I'm about to do that. So there you go. So this
All
is
right.
so it's supposed to be good. I don't know. All right, hold on. Actually, second, let me get a napkin.
It's kind of worth watching. Aries Rise.
I don't want
I'll
to
timestamp it.
Make a
Of
big
course,
mess here
but I think
today
it's kinda
with my
worth it
setup
so
and have it,
far.
like dribbling all over the place.
I mean, it's a lot of
so-
dented stuff. The sports was the most dented part, honestly. That was like insane.
All right, let's see if it's any good. Why such a big bottle? This is the trial size. I told you.
If you say a
See?
bad joke once,
it
you don't
doesn't
have to
smell
repeat
salty.
it.
It's-
Oh, wait, botanicals?
Well, it doesn't smell too smoky. It doesn't smell salty. It smells a little
Botanicals?
sweet, actually.
Botanicals?
Which is actually a little weird for Scotch.
Botanicals?
Scotch usually has either smoke or salt. This is like
Botanicals?
well, I hope it's good.
Botanicals? Oh.
Well, let's find out.
Come on, botanicals. Come on. All right, what's your guess for the word? Come on, guys. Get your guesses for the descriptive word. You can only choose one. I have citrusy, sea salt flavor, robust, sweet. I'm going to go with botanicals. It could be an adjective or a noun. That's fine too. Okay, guys? Nutty, smoky. Here we go. Come
Here
on.
we go.
Garlic flavor. Garlic. Char.
Is it against terms of service to drink on stream? Only if you're retarded.
Okay.
What a question. Anyway.
It actually is, though, if you drink in
Time for our
excess.
first shot of the day.
It is, though, if you're drinking excess. That is in the TOS now. But anyways, go ahead.
Okay. Here we go. All right, my first ever shot of Johnny Walker Black Label. Salute, everyone. Here's to a fun marathon. Let's get started.
Remember, my over-under is 6.5. This is 1. He does... Raw fill on that one. Here we go. Why would you sip it?
It's not bad. That's not bad. It's not amazing either. Like, I've had better for sure. But that's not bad. It's a tiny bit left. It's pretty smooth.
Smooth?
It is pretty smooth.
Smooth only?
I like that. It actually doesn't burn as much as some of the other ones.
Smooth. Did anyone just say
smooth? A smooth feeling going down. And
smooth.
It has a little bit, just a little bit of smokiness, but not a lot.
Smokiness.
I don't think it really specializes in any flavor. I didn't get too much smoky, no salty.
Smooth.
It wasn't that sweet either. It was just kind of
smoky.
Generic
smoky,
Scotch
smooth.
flavor, but it was smooth. So that's a good thing. Because I've had ones that are like swallowing needles, and you're like, oh, God, it kills you.
Smoky and smooth wins.
All right, good stuff. Well, good start.
Smoky and
so you're
smooth.
saying, well, when is Phil going to drink? Whenever I want. If something happens and I feel like drinking, we'll drink. If I want to celebrate, I'll drink. If I don't want to drink, I won't drink. But chances are I'll probably want to drink. I'm not even kidding you. This is the first marathon where I'm not tying anything to anything. There's no goals. There's no financial incentive here. So it's very different. It is. It's weird to not have that. Like, in the back of my mind, it's like, well, is it time to have the shot yet? No, I do it whenever I want. I have freedom now. It's bizarre, honestly, to have that freedom because I've never had it before.
Mm-hmm.
I've always had to be tied to stuff, and now I'm not anymore, and I'm very happy for that. So, again, thank you all for being here and being so awesome and supportive that I don't have to worry about this stuff anymore. Amazing.
Exploded Jesus says, generational autism. Jesus fuck. Of age female says, he is speedrunning, turning these new viewers off his channel. Charisma black hole. What he's going to do is, like, the normies are going to be gone very fast, right? And he's just going to keep the ones that I guess are okay with this kind of content. So there might be a few hangovers, but yeah, he's going to lose the bump. I'd say by next Wednesday, I said he's going to miss a goal.
Okay. All right. So good stuff. And cheers to everyone. If anyone else just had their first shot, cheers to you. Hopefully it was a good one. I don't know what you guys are drinking today. What are you guys drinking?
The Nigerian Prince email filter test. That's a good way to say it.
Just to read it. Hold on.
What?
I can't see anything anymore up close. So I need my glasses to read it. Hold on.
Hang on, guys.
Yet another reason why I actually need monitors rather than the TV and this monitor way out there. I need monitors up close because I can't read anything anymore.
Oh, my God.
It is. Yeah, it's 40%. So standard. It's not any stronger than regular liquor. Yeah.
The standard.
Okay.
Cantu Adrian says, once I heard he wants a chair mat, I knew it was... Oh, he wants a chair mat, too? Oh, God, yeah. We're spending, boys.
Cool.
Come on.
Oh, by the way.
Oh, please.
Since today, we're going to be looking at stuff to buy. I actually brought the tape measure right into the office.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we can, like, look at desks and measure to see if it'll fit. If I'm going to get a chair...
Hell yeah.
We can measure to see, like, the height the chair would be.
I don't think so,
monitors.
Tim.
Like, I know there's a difference, like 27 versus...
I don't think so, Dent.
Is 32. Like, right now, hold on a second. I want to see the size of the monitor that I currently use over there, because I don't even know the answer to that. Hold on.
Hold on, I got a picture for this. There we go. I don't think so, Dents. There we go. This is us today. Waffle Buddy says, Pinocchio wanted to be a real boy. DSP wants to be a streamer. Correct. He wants to be a cool and hip streamer, like Sir Asman.
So, My current monitor is 24 inches. Let me look at my TV.
You're doing it diagonal, right, sir? Nope, he's not. He's doing it straight lengthwise. Whoa, hang on. This one's 24. Ooh, wide, of course. Let me check the height.
So, my TV that I use for gaming is a Sony, and it's a 50-inch TV, 4K, 120 hertz. So, it's all the way over there against the wall because it's 50 inches. So, if I'm going to get a monitor today, probably, and yes, it's diagonal, exactly. You always go from upper corner to bottom corner. That's how you measure the size of a TV or a monitor.
He has a 24-inch diagonal?
Today
Okay, I thought that was which one? That's the old one, I
guess. A 27 or a 32-inch monitor, right?
Uh-huh.
Is 27 the standard, guys? Is that what everyone uses now, a 27-inch? I think so. I think that's the standard that most gamers are using, is a 27-inch monitor, if I'm correct. And then there's a certain distance that you put it from you. It's like the perfect viewing distance.
Yeah. 27, man. This is standard.
27 is nice, but it can feel small. If you're going to play anything in 4K, 32. Okay. So here's my concern.
Uh-oh.
If I get a nice corner desk for right here, and this is my gaming monitor, is it going to be 32 inch? Is it going to be too close? You know what I mean? Like, it has to fit on the desk. If the desk doesn't have a thing... Well, actually, I'm going to have to measure everything.
He has no idea what he's doing.
Like, I cannot block the door here. What I can do is I can change the setup so that this isn't necessarily right here. Like, I can move this. I can maybe push this back further against the wall because there is some space, and maybe I could rotate
I think
the desk.
this could be hype, actually, with him trying to figure out how to put shit in. Like, he doesn't even think about mounting on the wall, of course.
So it's actually completely straight this way.
Uh-huh.
And because I need to be able to get in the door. If the desk is blocking the door, I can't even get in the office. So I'd have to figure out the desk, but also the positioning. Oh, that's true, too. Tron Gates Legacy says you can always get a monitor arm. You're right. They sell those. You can get an arm. If it's a good desk that's sturdy, you can have an arm that attaches to the desk, and then you could rotate the monitor however you want. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Oh, I actually like that idea.
Good point.
I think that's a better idea than having it just sit on the desk.
Shopping with dance.
Wolf Cola says no bigger than 27 inches if you're sitting at a desk. Really? You think 32 is too big for a desk? Wow. So, again, if I have a corner desk right here, this side, right here, what you're looking at right now, this is going to be where I monitor everything. I want to have basically a monitor here that's going to be all the chats and the contributions. And I want the monitor here, or if it's an ultra-wide screen, that side of the ultra-wide, I want to be monitoring the stream. So that would be OBS, the browser window that has the stream in it right there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want.
He wants a command center, basically. He's going to get an entire monitor just for stream chat.
Portion to be in front of me. That way, when I'm talking with you, I can look down. I can instantly... It looks better if I'm looking this way and then I react to you. Rather than, imagine if it was like on the side and I'm like this, you know, that's kind of challenging. Now, if I'm using a monitor
Starship
arm,
Enterprise.
when I play the games, I could go like this. I could have one monitor, position it here. I could reposition the monitor so that the chat is easily readable while I'm gaming. I didn't even think of that either.
Starship
I didn't even
Enterprise.
think of that at all. That I could do it that way. I could have two monitor arms. One could be for the gaming monitor, one or for the other monitor with the chat on it. If it's, I don't know, are these monitor arms good? I haven't ever used one.
Are these monitor arms good? You mean in general or what?
Just into the boom mic shit. And remember, I went through like 4 different boom mic arms.
What?
They all sucked.
Are these monitor arms good?
And I bought the name brand one, the Shure brand. It's the same brand as the mic I have. And it's amazing. It was like junk. Buy the name brand, super good. So I probably would just get like an expensive name brand monitor arm, but I don't know what they are.
Yeah, just buy expensive shit, man. That's the way out. Who gives a shit about reviews? Go
yeah,
expensive.
of course, I want one that aims and tilts, like it's fully adjustable. Because that would be cool. Like if everything's here, I could put it down under the camera when I'm doing like podcasting. Like
Yeah,
right
I'll show
now,
you the setup
I could adjust
picture.
them so
Hold
that
on.
they're down and out of the way of the camera. But then when we're gonna game, then I change to the other camera, which would be this. Okay. And then as I turn here and the camera's here, now I can position the game monitor here, and I could have the chat literally on the side, and I could see the chat right next to me, and I can read you guys talking, and I can respond right away. That's my problem right now is like I'm gaming and I'm looking over here and I'm like kind of looking to see what you guys are saying here. And then if I'm going to adjust, I got to turn it. Maybe I could have a really nice setup where it's smooth. And I can't even move. This chair doesn't move. This chair is actually flat on the ground with no wheels. So there's no way to move the chair around. It's
So
frustrating.
if you just want to know a little bit, I'm still trying to find it. I will find it, but I was looking, I find other things. You know, this is his current setup with his PC in front of him. This is on the floor right now. This is the PC he had. This is last year's office tour. This is just one section of his office. It's a very serious setup, guys. I see you guys making fun of it, but this is literally just sitting in the front of the room. I call this the mother brain setup. A few of you will get that reference. Where mother brain's here in the middle, and then at the top, you see you have the appendages going up and down. I call this the mother brain. Okay, go ahead.
Frustrating. I want a real office chair that I can roll around and adjust.
That's from
and move
last year.
on the fly and be comfortable and be able to roll over here, update the leaderboard, come back over here. You know. Is my PC good enough for 4K high hertz gaming? Yes. Dude, this PC, when I bought it, well, excuse me, to be clear, actually a fan donated it because this all happened before I got this big rise in support last year. A fan donated this PC. It's really good. It will do 4K at higher hertz. But the thing is, I don't know if I want to do that. For games, to be honest, if I want the best response time.
Uh-oh.
Okay? If I want the best response time possible, I didn't press the button. Don't I want to do maybe 1440p at the highest hertz? I think that'd be better than 4K. Maybe there will be sometimes when I want to do 4K, and that's fine, but maybe not. Maybe I want to do 1440p instead. That's what I think, because I think that's the best response time for competitive.
that story's been going back and forth for a while now. That it's been donated and not. I think he probably realized that that detractors were calling him out on that, and now he's kind of making sure he said at this point because he knows, you know, he's on Twitter every fucking minute. So he realized that detractors were kind of calling out on that, and then he's kind of thinking about it. Pretty cool.
Competitive games like that would help Call of Duty a ton, I bet.
Spinning bird kick.
SR Trumbull did a £2 super chat to check out the Samsung Arc Trust. It's fire, 55 inches. What is that? 55 inches is huge. Again,
What is
I'd
it?
have to have it at the other end of my room again. That wouldn't be able to be on a desk or anything. That's way
Oh, here we
too
go. Here's
big,
that super
right?
chat. We're way
I'm
behind, by
just
the way.
looking for a
I got to
monitor.
leave in 22 minutes, so I got to speed it up a little bit. I want to play the I Love Thank You God
I know.
part 2.
I am L3 did $5. Says you should claim these channels live streaming your stream. One has a lot of people on it. Okay, so
Whoa. I think he said a number. How come you couldn't say the number? What? Huh? You didn't say the
in
number.
regards to what I talked about with Asmongold.
Oh, please,
and he
go ahead,
literally confirmed it, right? He's confirmed it that people live restream me,
Yeah.
post up my content.
Uh-huh.
You can't find me in the algorithm. You get them first, right?
Yes.
You might say, well, why don't you claim it? Asmongold said you can claim it. You can't. Do you want to know why Asmongold thinks you can claim it? Because he's huge.
That's
when
not
you
true.
Look at a certain level.
You claim the ad revenue. Dumb fuck.
Well, I think what people have told me it's around 100 subs, or excuse me, what the hell? 1 million subs. If you have 1 million subs on I can't talk right now. If you have around 1 million subs on YouTube, then you get the option to content ID claim people.
That's not true. I have that right now. I'll show it to you right now so you know I'm not bullshitting you. I have many less subs than DSP Gaming, but I can still do it. I'll show it to you.
Or if you're with a partner network, your network gets the
Incorrect.
ability to content ID claim people. Normal people like me don't have it. It's nowhere on my dashboard. So these people who
It
are
is in his
literally,
dashboard.
stealing every single day, I have no ability to stop them. The only way I could stop it is by filing a lawsuit against each individual person, citing the videos and streams that they are.
It's called content detection. I can show you this. Yeah, here you go. This is make sure there's nothing crazy here, but I'll show you. Make sure I'm not just pulling it off YouTube, pulling it off of the internet. That is WPIG right there. As you can see, this is my dashboard, and I have the thing content detection. Okay. Now what that does is you just go in there, and I'll see if I'll show you as much as I can here. Content detection. Here we go. Yep. And then look what it does. Oh wow, look at this. Oh my God, two douchebags are stealing my content. Here they are. Oh my God, you better be ready. Content detection. Let's see who's stealing my shit. Truth seekers. Who's this douchebag? Get him out of here. Cambian's pig roast. So what I could do if I want to is claim it, and I would make the ad revenue. I'm not doing that, but I could. Also, Ludwig World Order. He's next. So there you go. That's all it does. That's as simple as that. I could put in a thing and say, give me the ad revenue for that, but of course, I'm not doing it. Oh, there's also another one. There's another one here I got to show you. Douchebags. This guy named Salute Your Snorts, Move It, Move It. What the fuck is that? I can get him too. Get out of here, Salute Your Snorts. And also, Tolomio's VOD archives. So what that means is Tolomio probably watched one of my streams for something. But I'm coming after you too, Tolomio. I'm not afraid. But anyways, that's exactly what it is, okay? It's that easy, but we can just keep lying.
Stealing. That's it. Which I can't do. I just definitely can't afford, and I don't have the time to do. I'm a one-man show. You know, I don't have a team of people here working who can handle that. It's just me. So, sadly, there's nothing I can really do about it unless I get to 1 million subs. Apparently, if you get 1 million subscribers, YouTube enables that option in your dashboard, and then you can claim the people that steal your content.
Completely.
I'm sorry, guys, but, you know, and a lot of people say to me, I'm being negative when I say this. I don't think I'm ever going to have 1 million subscribers, guys. I would love that.
You don't need 1 million subscribers.
I'm a dedicated person who wants to put out great content for you. If you haven't seen the 68,000 videos that I put out in 15 years, I think that's enough evidence of that. But I don't think that the content that I make is 1 million sub content. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the stuff that I'm doing isn't going to bring in 1 million subscribers, like, ever. It's not going to.
Are we serious right now? He's at 200-something thousand subscribers after 18 years, and we are kind of literally talking about 1 million subscribers right now?
Happen. Now, someone on the other side just said, what about copyright claims? Copyright claims are completely different from content ID. A content ID claim means you can make the content, and the content will still be on YouTube, but I make money on it instead of you.
Yes.
Because it's my content you're stealing. I keep all the money.
Why wouldn't you want to do that?
Go ahead, steal as much as you want. I'm making dollars on it, right?
Why wouldn't you do that?
Copyright claims shut down the content, saying you stole my content, I own it, it's my copyright, remove it from your channel. The problem with that is no copyright strikes on YouTube stick unless you issue a lawsuit. So let's say right now, whoever's live restreaming me, I issued a copyright strike against them, which I
don't have to do that.
Legally, it's in my right to do that. YouTube would take that claim, apply it, and shut them down. All they have to do is do a counterclaim form. It takes 2 seconds. And after the counterclaim goes through, it takes a few days, and their video goes back up.
No. Congrats on 1 million subs.
The only way to actually permanently take down a video on YouTube is to have a lawyer who issues a lawsuit takedown against the channel, and then YouTube actually executes a full takedown. And usually, if a lawsuit hits a channel, they'll shut the channel down.
Again, Asmongold is not talking about this at all. He is only talking about taking the revenue from them, which is kind of smart, right? Because then if you just take the revenue from them, they're just making money for you. If people have ads enabled, of course.
Okay? But it's, as I've said, it's like a hydra. You cut off one head, 3 more sprout out to replace it. You take down one troll, more trolls are born.
Definitely.
So I don't bother with it.
It's better just give up.
You know, the copyright way is just not the way to go about it. Unless you're filthy rich, okay? Seriously, unless you're absolutely filthy rich, there's no way to actually take down someone who steals your content. But if you get to actually take down someone...
Enjoyer of Content Real says, it's comforting knowing 100 years ago, someone like Phil would have been electroshock therapy long ago.
Who steals your content. But if you get that claim tool, that's the way. I'm not kidding you when I say if I were to claim all the content that's stolen off my channel, I'd be making probably double the amount of money that I make right now.
Okay, and again, the claim tool
They're
is
all just
content
making all this
detection.
money on the back of my hard work. You know what I'm saying?
Content detection. I have it with 6,000 subscribers. I have it. The
Listen, someone
content
says, stop
detection.
talking about the tractors. I didn't bring them up. I'm responding to a super chat. Would you like me to ignore that super chat? I could. Do you want me to? I'm just honestly responding to what someone just asked me. I will ignore it then. If it bothers you, then we don't have to talk about it. I'm having a good time.
As a new subscriber, the detractor talk is really off-putting, but having a good time altogether.
You're right. I don't want the whole day to be brought up like that. Like someone asked.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't want the whole day to be about that. You're right. You're absolutely right in that regard. If it bothers you, then fine. We'll move on. Punk Pina. 7-inch 1440p QDOLE sound.
Who cares?
That might be about right. Like 4K. I have enjoyed playing certain games at 4K. I have. But do I need 4K if it's a gaming monitor that's right here? Or do I want the better response time? Because I know you can get better response time when it's not 4K unless you spend $1,000. Like I've seen for $1,000, I can get a monitor that's 4K 240 hertz. But it's $1,000. Do I want that monitor? I could get it. I could get it today, but I don't. Do I want that? Or is that too much? Is that, you know what I mean? Is that just too much? I need to get it. I don't know.
I think
I also don't want to just overspend for no good reason. I want to get something that's going to serve the purposes of the content I'm trying to make.
I think my poll might be fucked. Too low.
Okay.
Too low.
Okay, I received a $20 tip. Wow, thank you. Because I want to remain anonymous. Okay. God, I have to kidding, but you guys take a sip. Actually, that's our to this stream. If you're in the market for a monitor arm, I would recommend checking
Who cares?
it into search so we can look at this shit.
I don't care about this shit.
Cool. Oh, let's see here. Genesis Gaming SWE did a 65K. The Ergotron.
I do not care about this.
Where I can literally buy whatever I want. And see, but a lot of you don't know this. I live in the outskirts of Seattle. What that means, guess
what does
what's
this mean?
actually stationed here? Amazon. Anything I order shows up within 1 to 2 days, like without exception. Everything is actually warehoused right here. So what I order today might very well show up Sunday, Monday, and then this week we could have a day of setup where I build.
Is that like insane for you, or what are you talking about?
The desk, I build a chair, I take the monitors, hook them up, put the arms up, and we just redo the whole setup from scratch.
Me too.
As a whole day event. We could do that this week.
I'm 3,000 miles from the closest Amazon warehouse, but that happens to me too. Sometimes it takes 3 days, but yeah.
Because everything shows up like this because of where I live, which is amazing. Like I live in the prime place for
Whoa.
Amazon Prime. It's really cool.
Good joke, Grandpa. Legitimate mango in the house. Big ups.
From other places if we need to. But then that means I probably have to wait a long time for it to show up. I might be waiting like a week or more, and in which case we're kind of held up on doing this stuff. Topomaru says, what about a full Lego desk? Oh, yes. That's very kind words. I appreciate. See, here's what I have. Well, hold on. Let me do a quick shout out, then we'll talk about this. Super Gaming Lagoon did a $2.79 is the screen. You can actually go to an entire community of creative artwork and animation. It's a digital screen. Divoom.
I don't care about Divoom.
Apps and things you can install on it. You can actually have a pretty good product. So I do recommend it. Give it a look. But
he got that idea from his other previous boyfriend, Triple P.
The way, if you're going to buy one and you want to help me out, if you look at my videos, like my vlogging, like my
This is begging, sir.
podcast or any of my vlog video, I want to throw that out there. Yes, hashtag ad. That is an ad, advertisement or whatever. Yeah. But I'll make a few bucks if you do that. No, but just so you know, it's there.
Okay.
An Australian $10 super chat. That's about, I want to say it's like $7 American. Let's see. I'm not Phil. Happy Thanksgiving. It was a great day. It was a so YZ just did an Australian $2.
Okay.
So, man, okay. So how about this? We've been hanging out now for about, almost 90 minutes. It doesn't feel like it. Dude, I have so much fun today and or what the first game should be. So how about this?
just counting money. So
game would you like
I
to
have so much fun just counting all your money. It's so fun.
see me play first today? Suggestions.
I have so
Black
much fun rambling about shit.
Ops
and
7.
reading comments of how awesome I am. It's awesome.
And why Black Ops 7? Because if I'm going to be drinking today, I probably should play the game that needs concentration first. I'm just saying,
good
like
point.
maybe you do Black Ops 7 first. Mega Bonk, this new game that everyone has been talking about, and I didn't play it yet. We could try that. There is Where Winds Meet. I don't know if you want me to try that. I just installed it. Or what other suggestions do you guys have for games today? I'm open to anything. You know, even games I don't have, I'll buy whatever.
Stellar
It's no
Blade.
big deal. What games do you guys think that I should play today?
Stellar Blade. That's my favorite.
Mortal Kombat Collection. So Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection has released
Not
an
really.
online beta that supposedly is going to allow you to play the game online for real. Previously, it had an online mode that didn't work right. So now apparently it works, but I don't know because I haven't tested it yet. All right. Loser Duck. 5. Well, it sounds like the kind of game I'm going to like.
I'm kind of
Proximity.
like contemplating going live now.
Chat, it's about $12. Crazy people. Overall, really a nice once-in-a-lifetime experience. Yeah, but again, you have to understand, I'm not normal.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is, I'm a sick individual. No, that's not what I mean. I mean that my situation isn't the same as everyone else's.
Oh,
when I go to
shoot.
play a game like that, immediately people are going to try to seek me out and harass.
That's a good idea, actually.
They're gonna
Let's
try
go to the
get that
religious
chat and
thing.
Say the F word. Say the N word.
Yeah, we don't need to see this. Let's go to the religious thing from last night. You know what he's doing here. We're not even like doing anything yet.
I have a lot of room for it. Maybe you could still hear me.
Uh-oh, hold
you-
on.
If you're watching and you're not.
We got to see this. What happened?
Arc Raiders, first time star, it's
Okay, so when internet went down,
229
his internet goes down here.
subscribers because they're subbing. Casper just gifted 2. In fact,
it's
the only
been-
thing we don't have today is kicks. We have everything else.
I need some kicks, guys. Let's go and see
In
his
droves. We just don't have kicks. So
videos being choppy
crapping out
here.
right now. Hold on, guys. My
Uh-oh.
internet is crapping out. It is. Okay, this is my internet that's happening. Maybe you could still hear me, but you can't see me. My internet is crapping out.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why. I hope it comes back. I'm in the red right now.
I'm in the
gonna type
red.
into both chats.
I am in red. We are in the red. The Comcast guy's back. No. How did he get hired again? He was rehired.
Hold on.
Seabook Dev says, drinking at noon, we aren't an alcoholic. Well, it's a
So,
marathon.
it looks
It's
like
a
I just have to
holiday.
sit-
Come on. Holidays are a good reason. Come on. Iwamoto says his ultra wide is already downstairs crying. Uh-huh. Who gives a shit about that?
Here
That's
and
all
wait.
news.
We're gonna wait for it to try. It's definitely
Solidify?
Yeah, and it's not coming back yet. I'm solidly in the red.
Solidly in
So
the red.
hopefully you can hear me. Can anyone? All right. How about this? Can you guys at least hear me? Can anyone at least hear me?
Can anyone hear me?
I'll just talk. I'll just talk then. I won't do much. But my internet
You're always just talking.
is in the red and has not come back yet. I don't know what's going on with my internet. I'll check here and see if they're giving me any kind of a notification of what's going on. Down on and see if that fixes.
Wow, how long's it out?
If it was a DDoS, I'd actually be completely knocked off the internet, and I'm not. And I just checked my YouTube channel. It's still working. So I legit have no idea what's causing this problem, right? It might be coming back now. Is it coming
There, it's back.
That obviously, sucks that just happened. It wasn't me. It wasn't my setup. Apparently the internet had some issues. Okay.
So it was-
but I think I'm
okay.
coming back now.
Can't
And
take
you
the
got
blame for that
audio.
one.
At least we can just have internet issues.
Okay.
Sucks when it happens. But
Yeah.
$10 super chat says happy
All right, I'm
Thanksgiving.
going live real quick to see what's
Guys,
going
if you
on.
like Christmas, you'll be in the right place starting Sunday.
Still the same bullshit rambling. NW News says, ask him why it had to be donated if he's not poor. Well, the guy just donated it, but that's a good point. He is confused about his storyline there, so that's why he's kind of not sure. YoungBeat666 says he won't because the only way his channel is found is through detractor content. That's how Asmongold found him. That's a good point, too. I think, though, he might be so narcissistic, he thinks if he loses them, like if he loses the detractors, he might think if he loses the detractors, he'll still be fine because he thinks he's so powerful right now. You know what I mean? Big ups to Injured Cold, who sent this. This is the real setup right now, guys. This is literally what's happening on his stream right now, okay? And the monitor is right here, okay? And so that's what he's going to have to, and he does have, though, a new, that's not here, a new, the dinner tray table. He's added that in the meantime. So he has two things here. You can see my mouse, right? I think you can. I'm not sure, though. Maybe if you can't, I could do a pointer here. All right, top left, okay? Top left. He has a new dinner tray here, top left. And he has another line here with his laptop, okay? So laptop here, dinner tray here. But the TV is still this far away, and the other monitor that he gets OBS from is right here. So he wants to get a corner table to be here, which, again, might block the door because the door is right fucking here. I know, I can't find the jury one, my jury one. I lost it. That was my favorite pointer, but I lost it. But yeah, this is literally what it is right now, okay? And it's that bad. Here is DSP finding Jesus at just the right time, okay? From last night. I want to see this. I have not seen this yet. Here we go.
And then lastly, I want to thank God for giving me a second chance. Because I was down in my luck and down in the dumps for a while. Mm-hmm. And I've been on the up and up for the last year and a half. And now this happening has just been like the crazy boost and icing on the cake that was already good.
Okay, so in the last year, he himself admits to snaking other content creators just for money for 8 months because he wanted to get money from them. And he absolutely lied to them for 8 months. He lied about his wife's health problems. He lied about his wife's health problems. But yeah, I guess it's fine to be religious then, huh? I guess it's cool to say you're religious now, huh? Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
Now it's like, are you kidding? It's
cool to be religious whenever you want to, when you want to seem to be morally good, right? Really fun.
Like 10 years of bad things happening, and now all of a sudden in the last 1 or 2 years, so many good things happening. A lot of people call it karma, but I was raised Roman Catholic, so I just got to say thank you, God, for this, because I never expected it. I thought that for the rest of my life, I was just going to be the whipping boy of the internet.
And that is going to happen for moments just like this.
I was just going to be the guy that was talked down to and was the butt of the joke.
That is still going to happen for moments just like this. And I'm not saying it's bad to be religious, by the way. I respect everyone that's religious, whatever religion you want to be, all right? But if you just choose to be only when things are going well, after you've been a complete douchebag for your entire career, that's something else. That's similar to becoming a Patriots fan just when they start winning. You know what I mean? Same thing. And they're both douchebag behavior, right?
And that no one wanted to watch my content or take it seriously. And within a few days, all of that has changed. Mm-hmm. So,
and it's going to last forever.
Thank you, everyone, all around.
Everyone. All of us have found this positive thing together.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not me. I'm not the kind of guy that will just go after someone for no reason just to get a rise or whatever.
As long as you're not LTG, right?
And it sucked. Like, I had to look at people who were, like, talking on social media about me and be like, oh, let me just randomly aim at this guy today and attack this person and talk junk about this.
You did
and my
that.
longtime viewers who had been along for me this whole ride and said, you know, we love gaming. We're like, what are you doing? This isn't the content you make. Now you're going to make this kind of content. This is like lowbrow garbage. This is what you said you're against.
And he did it for 8 months because he was getting more money.
It's like, yeah, but don't you see that I'm getting a rise and I'm getting views and money and support and all this?
Like,
and they were
now?
Like, yeah, but it's going to be fleeting because if you keep making that content and you go down that avenue, you're going to lose us. And so I had to do some soul searching. I did. I had to look in, like, what do I really want to do? Do I want to be popular by any means necessary? Or do I want to be popular because I'm putting out passionate content and people like me for who I am and for what I'm recreating that I really like? Because so many people go down that path of drama, right? They do the drama.
So it wasn't an 8-month snake eating plan anymore at all then, huh? Is that what we're going with? We're throwing that story all away now?
Content, the insult stuff, watch other people's content, react, say it all sucks. You know, so many people do it. They're like a dime a dozen. I think that what people don't realize is right now, if one of these or 2 of these or 10 of these drama creators disappeared, would it really affect anything? Because there's always more. It really is like the easy way to make drama, is it not? It is like Just
I
make
thought we
content
weren't
and make a
gonna
lot
talk
of money.
about-
Always talk shit and then you win. But that's not who I am. At least not anymore. Like when I was younger, I used to do that kind of stuff in the Street Fighter community particularly. But now I'm 43 years old. I don't want to make that content anymore. And so a year ago, I had this big surge of popularity for like a month. But then I kind of didn't want to do the drama stuff.
What?
Big surge. I don't want to make that content anymore. And so a year ago, I had this big surge of popularity for like a month.
Yeah.
But then I kind of didn't want to do the drama stuff anymore. And it just went right back down to where I had been.
No, it didn't. It lasted over 2.5 months, actually, the boost in views and money.
Now on top of me, not only having all these detractors, I now had new drama creators coming after me because they were all upset that I didn't want to play their game. And I had basically kind of screwed them over because I,
Is that why you invited Ethan Ralph onto the show?
for months, kind of played their game and then just cut the cord and got out of there, right? Now, this year, I feel like right now what's going on is very different. And here's why. You guys are my audience.
I gotta go. It sucks. This is the worst time. Like, the most interesting part is happening right now, but I literally have to go. This sucks. But I promise we'll cover it tomorrow on That Being Said if it happens. This is unbelievable. This is the retcon of the retcons. And he's gonna make his final statement, it seems like, on this. But I gotta go. I will rage Raw Phil. If someone's live streaming, I always go to a streamer rather than Raw Phil. Unless no one else is, then I'll go to Raw Phil. No offense to Raw Phil, but you know what I'm saying, right? But anyways, you're all fucking legends. I gotta go, sadly. We had fun, and the fun doesn't stop, because That Being Said, it'll be tomorrow. Let's see who is live. Anyways, I won't go to the outro because I really gotta go. I don't want to get divorce line, you know what I'm saying? You know how that goes. So anyways, you're all fucking legends. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you again tomorrow, and That Being Said, to break down whatever stupid shit happens today. And you're all legends. I will give you to Almighty Tevin. How about that? Because DSP said that earlier, right? I'll take a screenshot of the poll. Big ups everybody for voting. And you're all legends, all right? See you next time. See you tomorrow. Bye.